Um, so I was wondering if you guys had any ideas for what games you wanted to play tonight, or game, or whatever.
Let's see.
Because I know you hate playing board games. It's one of the worst things
I
ever.
do. We're looking to try something new or go back to the library. I could do a random one as well.
Ooh, not that I want to do it tonight, but I did have a clever idea.
Okay.
So we have the pandemic legacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dead of Winter legacy.
Is that an actual thing?
No,
No,
it's
we have
just-
to.
Oh,
come
you
up
just
with
want
it.
to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. None of us have any experience designing things or running games. This is sarcasm. I've noticed I have to say that more often now. Like some people are like, oh my god, really? No. No, I didn't mean that literally at all. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could definitely do a legacy thing with Dead Winter. Probably just copy a lot of the whatchamacallit, pandemic legacy rules over to that.
Damn, those legacy rules.
Whoa, Dead of Winter Master Edition? What is this?
What is that?
I don't know.
Games? Yes, there's something you eat, Cashel. They go in here, but not in here. It doesn't work. I know it looks like it will, because it's still, an opening.
Oh, this is a self-proclaimed Master Edition.
So there's nothing different about it?
Gameplay-wise, it doesn't look like.
Blah.
It's
Oh,
just
well.
somebody made a background for it and put the little tokens in there that we're missing.
Bah, I say. Bah! They have failed us for the last time.
Background does look pretty nice, though.
I guess I should join so I can see what you're looking at.
I don't actually have it loaded in. I can, though.
Well, I gotta go through the Byzantine process of joining you here. There we go. Hey, Legendaria. What's going on? Happy Monday. Looking forward to some relaxation because I have been cramming my brains out all day. What in the world? I mean, the tokens are a little nicer, although I don't like the zombie thing. But like actual cutouts, it's kind of neat. Hey, Brennian, I thought you weren't going to be here. Go to bed, man. What else we got here? I'll just be a person really quick. Whoa, there's zombies in the background. What the hell? Get rid of those. Get rid of those. No zombies.
Ah.
Yeah, it's kind of...
He put a lot of zombies in there.
Yeah.
They're just
That's what we
standing
got
there.
here. There's the crossroads. There's the survivor cards. I mean, it looks a little more touched up, but I'm not actually sure I like this one as much as the other one.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
So, anyways,
Doesn't snap right
so
either.
I love the idea of Dead of Winter Legacy. Apparently, Third doesn't. Third hates this
Yeah,
idea.
Oh, I can select the zombies.
You
Yeah,
can-
I take that.
What?
I can select them in the background.
Oh God, you can. Be gone. There's one left. You gotta get rid of the last one.
I'm trying to select them. It's not working.
Hey, Dr. Nimbus.
His Rolex watch is too powerful.
He's like, no, you don't understand. You're trapped in here with me.
Of course you follow me.
What?
They all do.
Who's donating now? What is that? What is happening? I'm confused. It's
Hey,
from
Sonic.
It's from some weird guy named Sonic Doctor. I don't think I recognize him. He's not a... What is this game? This
It's not a
the-
game.
this is the
Supposedly,
dark
this is a
space.
synchronized MP3 player now.
The black space. Behold, the eternal abyss. I have heard of Frostpunk, Dr. Nimbus. It's on the premiere list for possible funding. Thank you, Sonic Doctor. Would you like to put that towards something? Hey, Black Vial. What's going on?
I probably shouldn't play anything, otherwise I'll get the stream muted.
Oh, that, yeah. You can play video game music. That's usually safe.
Okay. Search for video game music.
Oh Jesus Christ! I wonder what's gonna come up when you just search for video game music.
Video game music for studying. Okay, that's fine.
Oh God! All right, what is it? What is it?
Oh, let's see.
I'm ready to mute at a moment's notice. Actually, I'll just pre-mute. There we go. It's pre-muted. Well, nothing's playing so far. So I'll put it in the me pile. Thank you, Sonic Doctor. You liking it, Blackville? Make sure I'm spelling this right. Yep. 10. Undefined? Is that the name of the... Yeah, I don't hear anything either. Empty silence in the abyss. Where's... Oh, there it is. That's weird. You'd think that'd be a fairly common form of URLing. Where the hell's my Merlin music? There it is. Who is donating? What is... why? Oh my God, Sonic Doctor, no! It's not true. It's impossible. Yeah, I was actually just looking up what one of them was. It was a rules-heavy one, but it looked interesting enough to, like, look at. Oh, actually, I know Stone Age. I've never played Stone Age, but I have seen it played more than once. Oh yeah, it's definitely a European game. It's basically, it's like Civilization in concept, but in no other way, if that makes any sense. Because the whole point is you are building your civilization from the beginning of tribalism to, you know, becoming a civilization. Who's donating? Who's donating? In what? What are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at the rule. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Yeah. Well, it's a completely logical sentence, Shadow Lake. I think it is. I think it makes sense. Caverna? I haven't heard of Caverna. Yeah, like Through the Ages, that's actually a good example. Thank you. Twitchy Benjamin. Okay, so, yeah, what is Caverna? Hang on. Caverna. The Cave Farmers. I don't think I've heard of this one. If I look up Caverna, that's what it says. There was one really rules-heavy game, and I think Galtori suggested it. Do either of you? It was in the Discord. My bread? Well, this isn't actually bread, it's potatoes, okay? So, I know they're kind of similar, you know, carbs. There's less corn syrup in that one. And there's this weird donation from Cashel. I don't know why. Thank you, Cashel. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sonic Doctor, again. So that was... Oh, goody. I like Customi models. So it's 37 from Sonic Doctor and Cashel. Oh no, you're putting it towards Octopath. Octopath. There we go. Octopath. Well, why wouldn't it? I mean, that's just logical. There we go. Okay. I have played Agricole a long time ago. No, Cashel. Someday I'm gonna just take over the world, and then I won't need people to give me money anymore. Like that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you under my own donation sound. Is this Warhammer? Looks Warhammer. Oh, I know what Descent is. I've played Descent. I've GM'd Descent. This is... Yeah, this is D&D Light. Damn it, Sonic Doctor. Yeah, no. Scythe! That was it. That was the one. Thank you, Berenian. Yes, Scythe was the one I was thinking about. Now, that does sound like a little rules-heavy, which is the only downside of that one. Perfect. I'm going to put this right here. It's not working. Hang on, let me put another one on top of it. A little bit more... that's probably not what we want. I think that is it. We definitely don't want that one. Shadowlink wants that one. Actually, no, you probably don't, Shadowlink. Let's not go down that road. Another 24 from... God damn, Sonic Doctor. Thank you, Sonic Doctor. Can I say your donation comment on the latest one out loud, Sonic Doctor? Do you mind? So that's 39, 40, 41... I'm sorry, I have to math out because... What'd you do? Oh my gosh, you did it! I wasn't able to do that. Okay, so Sonic Doctor's donation comment, I'm going to try to act this as well as I can, is... Why don't you love me?! It's because of your hair, Sonic Doctor. I'm very against people with hair. It's an old bias, I know. What do you mean, Legendary? I don't understand your question. Huh? In Tabletop Simulator. In... Yeah, that does not sound correct. Hi, Tara. Alright, hang on. Let me pull up the Discord and see what in the world is being discussed here. I believe so. Yeah, it's still loading for me. I'm glad you liked it, Twitchy Benjamin. I liked it. That was awesome. But, like, confusion. Alright, hang on. It's time to get experimental. It's time... Hello, Cinnamon Hero. I like the name. I'm actually still going through it. I'm currently going through it. Yes. Acquisition. They kept going for so long. And of course the last one, PlayStation. That's basically as far as I got. I just reached that joke. The initial part of it was really funny to me. Like, the way he was pulling it off. It's clear he put some effort into his descriptions. To make it good. Was that the latest one? Or is that the second to latest one? Okay. So yeah, I am 2 behind. So, So here's DLC Scythe. There's actually a lot of scythes here. This, I don't know what language this is. This is not Russian. That looks like Korean or Chinese. It's not Japanese. Why am I sideways? I don't understand your question. Well, there you go. We'll just play the My Little Pony version. And everything will be perfect forever. That also doesn't look like the same. What in the world? I found a one. So one of them says Secret Hitler. This requires the DLC Scythe. What? Yeah, just turn your monitor on the side, guys. It'll be fine. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should unmute those guys. I muted it because you were going to play music earlier, and I never unmuted it.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry. Well, I guess Scythe is off the menu. So what's this other one that was just mentioned? Caverna, or whatever. The cattle thing, or whatever.
Oh, that is... that one in here. Hold on.
Secretly, I actually am Hitler, guys. Not the original Hitler. I'm the Hitler from the alternate universe. That's actually his alternate. I'm from this universe originally, but then my evil duplicate, which is the Hitler you guys are familiar with, he showed up. And so evil Hitler... Look, it's actually not that complicated.
The mirror universe from Star Trek?
Yeah, exactly. It's not actually that complicated. Basically, I'm the real Hitler from this universe, and he was the evil one, and he displaced me both in space and time.
So it just dumped a bunch of tokens.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's a 7-player game board? What?
Yes.
You can delete the unnecessary cards, boards, and note cards.
So,
Which one are those?
Legendaria, the answer to those questions is on the website. Hello, Dent Yourself. Exactly, Tara. Or at least I will, once I get caught up with my own time-space continuum. Exactly. Historical Hitler is the mere Hitler. You get it? It's really simple when you think about it. Actually,
Hello, Dance Yourself.
funny little thing really quick. The actual mirror universe in Star Trek never goes back that far in history because they kind of can't. Like, the more you think about the concept, the less sense it makes. So they start off basically like at first contact. That's as far back as they really go. Okay, so what the hell am I looking at, Venters?
I'm trying to figure this out.
I have all the money. Why are there tokens under the table?
Wait, what?
There were tokens under the table. I just pulled them out. What
I
the?
didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. As soon as I selected them, it was like, oh, that's not supposed to be under there, and immediately pulled it up.
Somebody's cheating.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm on the wall, okay? I'm not under the table. There's a difference. Yeah, exactly, Cashel. So what game are we playing? Well, we're not sure yet. We're kind of figuring that step out.
I found the 3 players game board.
Oh, good. Yeah, let me get these tokens off here. Is this is the... Oh, hello. Okay. Ore mining. 1 ore plus 2 ore for each... Ah! And then everything exploded.
Someone grabbed those.
Hang on. How did these get over there? They were down here. I literally pulled them. Whoop.
Ah.
I'm trying to grab the other token.
Now it's in the bags.
Oh God, which bag did it go into?
Hold on.
Rewind reality.
All right, hold on.
My expectation, Sonic Doctor, is that it will be a video game. And that I will try very hard to ignore every review ever about it.
Okay.
Because that's
that
how I
goes
roll.
away. Here's the 3-player one. Lock that. Everything didn't go into a black hole this time. That's a good sign. Let me see if I can find the rules. The Cave Farmers. I think I found it. A German game. Let's see if I can find the rules in their
In English?
website.
Is there any chance you could promote me real quick?
Yes.
Please,
There
please.
you go. I'll promote both of you.
Okay.
I'm just handing out promotions today.
All right, let's change this background.
Caverna. Haha.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, that doesn't look like English. I mean, I could try to make sense of this, but
There we go. That's
German's
better.
not that great.
Iced, Trine, Svein.
Funkenschlag.
Geschlag. It just started rattling off cities.
Eric's rules for dummy players for Caverna on a 3-player board. That sounds like what we need.
Hey, that sounds good. Hello, Black Viper. Of course not, Black Vial. Why would that sound terrible? So, Cashel, I'm not ignoring your question. My take on the God of War series is actually kind of complicated. I have enjoyed pretty much the whole series, but there's only one of the games I've ever bothered to replay, and that is God of War 2. Because God of War 1 was a passable Zelda-style game. God of War 3 was a fun romp, but ultimately kind of forgettable, mostly enjoyable for the combat and some of the set pieces. And of course for a story that I tell to this day. Anybody who knows this story, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll tell you it again. God of War 2 is a work of art. That is an amazing game. Somehow, some way, God of War 2 was just really, really, really good in terms of story, in terms of its presentation, in terms of the... What the hell is this picture, Guido?
Which one?
Well, both of them, I suppose, but I'm referring to the second one. I don't get it.
Oh, it's a demotivator.
Oh. Wow. Or, you know... Hey, Bragan.
Sorry, I was just...
No, yeah, that's... I just looked down, I'm like, oh, God, I have a missed message. What should I... Oh. Wonderful puzzle design, amazing puzzle design, great level mapping overall, excellent combat. It's not the best combat in the series. I think that really does belong in with 3, but still. I love God of War 2. It's a great, great game. It needs to come out on PC. What are my opinions on Metallica? So they have a lot of metal in their music, like physically. They took the sounds and they put them onto, like they inscribed it onto plates on sheets of metal, and then they shot it into the sun, which caused it to explode. Which is why I'm here and the other Hitler is there. Make sense?
I think it had something to do with runes.
Yes, there were definitely runes involved.
I found the English directions. It's being dictated to me by a glassed man with a gray beard that's tilted on its side. Anyway. All right. So, here's how you set it up. Each player chooses a color and takes the home board and 5 dwarves and 3 stables of that color.
Well, I guess I'll be perp, which means I'm right here. I
guess these are dwarves? I don't... The
Nice.
dwarf token says something. Let me see.
Dwarves. No.
Yeah, the okay, the blank circular ones, those are dwarves.
Oh,
apparently.
of course! I should have just known these were dwarf. They
Yes.
look so dwarf-like.
So that's that, and then 3 stables. Okay, so each player is already set up for that.
Yeah, that's not too surprising.
Place 2 of the dwarves side by side in the entry-level dwelling on your home board.
Okay.
Keep there being 3 dwarves and stables next to your home board as your personal supply.
Entry-level dwelling. Room for 2 dwarves and 1 animal. Okay, so I guess I'll have 2 dwarves in there. Dwarven pancakes. So that either sounds really gross, like, you know, cannibalism gross, or really, really good. Like, picture dwarven food. You know, isn't that consistently good stuff, right? Even in the Lord of the Rings movies, they describe dwarven food, and it sounds great. So picture, like, dwarven pancakes. Probably have bacon baked into it, into the batter, you know?
Randomly determine who gets the starting player token. I'll throw it off, and whoever it lands closest to is good.
It's going to land right in the middle.
All right, it landed in this bag. So
Oh, it did. You're
it's
right.
closest to Guido.
Guido, you're first. Congratulations. No, there is not Sonic Doctor.
The starting player and the player to his left each gets 1 food. Oh,
Yay,
the first
I
player
get a
gets
food.
2 food. Oh, okay.
So grain, ruby, vegetable, or...
What is food?
Stone, wood, cattle, wild boar, donkey, sheep, dog, food. There it is. It's this one.
Okay.
None of those other things are food, apparently.
Yeah, of course. The sword is food.
That makes perfect sense. We get one food.
Yes, you both get one food. I get two food.
Has a food, guys. It's a cool. I got some potatoes. We good.
All right. Well, dwarves eat swords according to this. So.
I mean, of course, dwarves eat swords. That's just logic.
All right. Place the two single-sided basic game boards with round spaces 1 to 3 and 4 to 12 next to each other.
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't either. I'm just reading verbatim. Shuffle the 7 harvest markers. What are the harvest markers?
What the hell are harvest markers? Who suggested this again? Who suggested this game?
Well, there's the donkey bag. Good thing to know.
Okay. Harvest. What are we looking for?
I found them. These are harvest markers.
Where are... Oh, those are harvest markers?
No, never mind. Those are not.
Then what are...
They look similar to the harvest markers.
Put all the harvest in this bag while face down and shake to shove. Oh, of course. All of these are harvest markers. The question marks and the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so in the harvest bag. There we go.
Yes.
Bacon waffles? I'm sure that's a thing. Guido, you now have a mission in life. Make it happen.
What?
Okay.
Bacon waffles. Bacon waffles.
Okay,
So do
they're gonna
this.
be crap because they're gonna have to be gluten-free.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, crap. Okay, he can't do that. Bacon waffles. Hang on, let's see what Google has to say. There they are. Oh, wow, that looks weird.
We've done it. We've set up the harvest markers. Okay.
My favorite song of all time. Here's an image for those of you on stream right now. My favorite song of all time is a song that most people will never guess. Can anyone guess it before I play it? I'll just play it right now. I've got it in my zero playlist.
Placed a harvest events card next to the game boards. Where's harvest events? What do these look like?
Yeah, they have lobster and waffles, Black Vial. At this point, I'm not really that surprised by anything.
Oh, not a good combination.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We're not playing 2-player games. We ignore that. Place the third basic game board to the left of the first two. Okay, I think this is it.
Okay.
I
like the supply board here. This is very useful, I think. A broom chamber only costs 1 lumber, 1 worker, and 1 asterisk. 5 for 5 dwarves, 10 for 6 dwarves. I don't know what any of this is. Who suggested this again? I think it was Venters. I think we need to kill Venters. Guys, let's hunt down Venters.
All right, I'm assuming we got the right ones out, so we'll just move on. Place the supply boards for the furnishing tiles near the other... This really is a European game. All right, I think this is right. I think what happens, they just combine the boards right here.
Okay.
Excuse me. The supply boards are double-sided. Oh, good lord. Really?
Wait, what?
What are the supply boards? Okay, what's officially the supply board? This is the supply board.
Okay,
right
yep. That's a thing.
Whoosh! Yeah, it's... Okay.
Whoosh!
All right, I'm
Any
guessing
questions?
they've just combined them here?
It looks like it. Let's relock
Kind of
that.
like, yeah, okay, because I can see the cutoff right here. Okay,
Yeah.
they just combined them, that's all.
Yeah, so...
That's...
Done.
All right.
I'm going to take tens of gold. Is that cool with everyone? Just going to take some gold here. Put it with my dwarves. There we go. They now have 10 gold. 10 golds. Gotta say it right.
Okay. Place the first... Okay, we've done that. The furnishing tiles are there. Shuffle the 12 action space cards. All right, what are those like?
Action space cards? Setzer's main theme is a good guess, because it's the only one of those 3 you mentioned, Breakwin, that's on the zero playlist.
Okay,
so... You know me a little bit.
All right, so those are the action space cards. Why do we have...
I'm curious why you think God of War 1 story is better than God of War 2's. Just out of curiosity. Like, for me, 2's just... I don't know. Something about it struck me as more interesting, and very much more Greek as well.
Yeah.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 Mega Man songs on the zero playlist.
What?
I don't think... No, the one Metroid song is on the zero playlist.
Okay. Hold on.
I sure hope
Right,
Third
so
knows
that
what
goes
he's doing here, because I've reached the point of just trusting him. You got this, Third.
I'm holding my breath. And
You
hoping
got
that this. Is
this.
right as well. All right, so 2 goes there, 2 goes there, 3 goes there, 3 goes there, 3 goes there. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. All right, what's the command to drop it from the bottom? Oh, for Pete's sake, never mind.
What?
No, apparently I figured out a new shortcut to shuffle cards.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So that's middle click?
Right.
No.
Oh, not supposed to look at them yet.
Hang on. Is it...
Okay.
It's
That goes on top
something
of
weird. There's a weird thing to drop from the
Yeah.
bottom. I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
Whatever.
So, all right, that's officially done.
Okay. We did it. We beat the game. Right?
So it's a
Yes.
Far Cry game. Do nothing. For like
Yes,
10 minutes.
exactly. You win. He comes back. Thank you for waiting.
The landscape tiles. All right, those look like they're already sorted. Okay.
Oh, now that makes more sense, Tara. Hey, Max time. Well, I hope that whatever is important tomorrow is awesome for you, Max time, and goes well. No, it's not in Mega Man 2. There is a Mega Man 2 song in my Zero playlist, but
Goal of the game: if you understood what just happened, you win.
yes. No, this is
Your
this
home
is
board
my favorite
consists
song.
of 2 parts. See below. On the left side, there is a forest that you will cut down during the course of the game. On the right side, there is a mountain with an entrance to your cave system, which currently consists of 2 caverns. Okay.
Yep, that's true.
One of these is an entry-level dwelling that's been furnished for 2 dwarfs and a pair of animals. Yes. And the other is still empty, but is ready to be furnished. Great. Your first 2 dwarfs live in there. If you want to grow your dwarf family, you'll need to add more dwellings. Oh, this is Dwarf Fortress. There are furnishing tiles for this purpose, as you have already seen during setup. I'll take your word for it. Each of your dwarves may take 1 action per round. The available actions are displayed on the game boards. Oh, good. There's a breeding phase.
Of course there is.
Okay, so 2 food per dwarf, 1 food per weird dwarf. Where's the thing that says what you're... Oh,
Well, I see a
Here we
cheat
go.
sheet, but it doesn't show as much as I'd like.
yeah, we'll come back to that in a second.
Breeding phase: 2 goats equals 1 goat. Yes, that's how breeding works. Oh god! Oh god! Just keep mashing them together, Bob. Eventually they'll
You
make it
place your
happen.
dwarves 1 at a time in a clockwise order on action spaces until all players have placed their dwarves on the game boards. Okay. What's the action spaces?
I don't know.
I think it's this.
What are you pointing at? I missed it. I missed it. Oh, there it is.
This big thing. And I think what we do is
Supplies.
we like put them on one of these, and that's what they do.
And that's mine. You can't sustenance because I am sustenancing. Right?
Maybe.
I don't know. Like, only 1 dwarf in the entire kingdom can make food at one point in time. That's why the
The goal
dwarves
of your
died out,
actions is
guys.
to collect food for your dwarves. Dwarfs, sorry. They don't use dwarves, they use dwarfs. And to develop your home board and to be worth a lot of gold points at the end of the game. All right, that's the goal of the game.
Getting gold, yep. What a shock.
Let us have a look at what you can do with your home board and what you get gold points for. Oh, there's a character who comes in from the side to say something in your word board. In placing your dwarfs on the game board, you will eventually get in one another's way. Each action space may be only occupied by a single dwarf. Oh, you're right. The dwarf I quote, the dwarf only return home after they have all been placed. Then they are placed again in the next round. While reading the rules, you may come back to the following section every now and then. Yeah, probably. To get a better view of the context. This section is not required for understanding the rules. I'm pretty sure it is. And the information found here is also explained elsewhere in the rulebook. Good. You cut the forest on your... Hold on.
What?
So I just realized that there's about 20 more pages to go.
Oh my god. Veto.
Wow.
Veto. World of Warcraft.
This
World of Warcraft.
This is very complicated.
For those viewers at home who don't have the context, we once sat down physically with the World of Warcraft board game, and we spent about 30 minutes setting up. And I want to stress that wasn't just like there weren't a lot of pieces. As we were basically playing the game, we kept uncovering new rules and new rules and new rules, and we were still discovering a whole new mechanic when we were finally like, all right, no.
Yeah, some of these are like, if it's turn 2 or round 5 or 6, and you have at least one empty tunnel space, you can use this action. Things like that.
Veto. Let's try that other
Okay.
one that you just loaded that I can't think of the name of. The other Civilization game.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was. It was the one you just loaded,
the name.
like just before this. Doesn't it have a list? Like, here's what you just loaded. Oh my god,
yeah, it does
dwarves are lice, Terra? Guys, we got some speciesism going on in our chat. Unless you mean literally, in which case, holy crap.
Dwarven lice farming.
Ah!
Okay,
We gotta eat something.
let me...
Okay, so this
me
should
find
be a
the
lot
rules.
simpler. So, for example, I can tell you one thing right now. You see how there's these white circles here?
Yeah.
This is kind of what I was alluding to in the previous game. If I assign someone here, you can't because it's taken. The slot's taken. So there's some kind of versus score going thing going on here.
I'm looking for the rules in the PDF, but I'm getting a lot of how to actually make Stone Age weapons.
That's the first thing that you think about, right?
Clever.
Yeah.
Like,
But not useful.
Stone Age PDF. It's like, oh, here's how
Oh,
you
okay,
find
so
a
here you
rock
do.
to
You get a
stick.
rock. You get some string.
That's what it was.
Catgut will do if you gotta just butcher a cat or a puppy or whatever. With the rock.
Ah,
Oh my god.
this the rules were obviously put out in a landscape format. This
Oh.
PDF isn't a portrait.
Nice.
So we're going to learn the rules for Ston. And then on the next page, we're going to learn rules for EAge.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're talking about. Yeah, this. I think that Twitchy Benjamin found slightly better PDF there
All right, let's look.
in chat there.
Yeah, this looks better. No, it's got the same. Well, Stone Age is spelled correctly this time.
It
so
is.
We'll use these.
It is.
All right. Game overview. The first player will place one or
I'm
more
sorry, I'd
figures
interrupt.
on
I totally misheard that, and I heard game over view. Like,
Game over.
Move the comma, basically. And I'm like, no, wait, we just started.
the Game overview, yeah. All right. The first player will place. How do we figure out who the first player is?
It's me.
You're the first player. Or you're the first player. Okay.
I am the first player. Hi.
We'll place one or more figures in the location of her choice. Sorry, it's not you, I guess.
No!
Then the player to her left will do the same, and so forth until every player has placed all of their figures on the board. Following this, starting once more with the first player, each player moves from location to location, takes the corresponding action. That's
Okay.
a lot. Just say every player takes a turn.
I was just saying, what the hell? Also, third, could I ask you a huge favor?
Yes.
Could you stop being
Can you change the
white?
background?
No, I'll change the
Oh,
background.
what?
But can you stop being white? I want to be white.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, in the game. Okay.
Yeah, we've got white, blue, green, and red, and white's usually my thing, and green's usually his thing. Purple isn't even an option.
I'll be blue.
How do I unselect? Oh, here we go. Change color. There we go. Boop. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Guys, I am white. Don't.
One.
No. Bad.
Okay, there we go.
So tempting.
Ugh.
All right. So they say one after another players place their figures on the game board in about 5 paragraphs here.
Okay.
But each round is divided into 3 phases. Oh, I just realized this is papyrus font. Each 3 phases that must be played in the following order, one after the other. Players place their figures. I just said it again.
Just keep saying it over and over and over.
Here you go. See subsection this. The first player begins by placing one or more figures on his location of his choice.
What?
And in clockwise order, it just says the same thing again.
Okay, well,
Okay, here we go.
will
Here's
first,
a
I
bold thing that's
suppose.
new. A player may never place figures on the location where he already has figures.
Yeah, because duh.
Yes.
Duh.
Then it gives an example of what this is.
Okay, so I need... Okay, guys, I wish Lurker was here. Do you think I should focus on population, on military power, or on technology? Because those are the 3 general paths of progression here. What are you guys thinking?
So
Which should I focus on? Because I go
after
first.
you do the placing, then everyone takes their actions associated, and it continues in the same order. So first player, and then clockwise order. Each player takes every action corresponding to the figure, so you do it all at once. And you can choose the order in which you want to do it. And then once you do it, it's returned to its player board. So at the end. You'll have a wall on your board.
A black hole under it. Guido, I'm afraid to inform you that I'm generating a black hole in front of your straw hut.
No, here's how you get more people. Okay, at the hut, if you place 2 figures there, you get a new one at the end of your turn.
Wait, you get so 2 equals 1 again?
Yes. Well, technically 2.
All right, get the masher. Get in there, Susie. Get in there, Bob.
Ready to go as soon as you get it. Okay, so I will explain what each space does. The tool marker.
Very appropriate music
So
for
if
this.
you've got a tool marker, which looks like you use there to get, player does not have a tool tile, she takes the value 1. And I guess you...
Then you have military. You have the tool to kill.
Each tool tile may only be used once per round. During a dice roll for gathering resources or food, it is always used completely. It's not possible to keep part of it for a future roll. After you've used it, you should turn it 90 degrees to indicate it has already been used during the round. They show a picture of you turning it 35 degrees. All right. All right, so that's the grab tools thing. Looks like only one person can do that. Wow,
Here we go. Here's dice. I was wondering where dice were.
Okay, so the hut, it's where you go and you put 2 people there and then you get a new guy.
Okay.
If you increase your agriculture levels right here, then you bump up your agriculture level, which is on the board here somewhere. On your board.
One of these is the agricultural level. I'm guessing it's the only thing that looks like a table at all. I'm working on inventing chainsaws hourglass. There's only one person left. Cut them in half and mash them together.
It's a magic trick.
It is, yeah.
Oh, here's the okay.
Ignore the jelly.
So
It's just
the
jelly.
agriculture, you just bump that up. Okay. Hunting and dice roll.
Dice rolls. I'm ready.
And the dice roll.
I'm ready.
So where's the hunting area?
I want my dice. What color should my dice be, guys? Oh, you know what? No. I should have rainbow dice. Much better.
For each of your figures on the hunting grounds, which one is the hunting grounds? I guess it's.
Why is it not red? Why is it not red?
I mean, it looks like they're hunting stuff over here, but I don't see any things.
Why is it not red?
Is this just okay? Oh wait a minute. This may just be any. You can just put as many people there as you want because there's a big circle.
Ah, yeah.
Infinite
Yeah, okay.
hunters.
You can do infinite hunters if you want. Send your whole tribe out hunting. All right. So yeah. Okay. So the more people you put in there, you get 1 dice per person. It's a d6. You roll the dice and add the value shown in them. You can use your. Hold on. It says you can use as many tools as you want, but I thought earlier on it said you can only use 1.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It says each tool tile may only be used once per round. Oh, okay. You can use as many as you want, but you can only use a specific tool once.
Oh, okay. That makes no sense. No, I think I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
So you do that. You divide the final result by 2, rounded down, and this quotient, which, as we know, as it says here, is the result of the division, indicates the quantity of food the player receives. Okay. Okay, so it looks like basically tools, once you get them, you turn them sideways when you use them, but next round you untap them, basically. All right. The forest, clay mound, quarry, and river. Those seem pretty self-explanatory here. Oh, they're not actually. Never mind.
How silly of you to assume that.
Because each one has a different. each one has a different divider. So you roll dice equal to the number of people there, and they actually have this on a game board. They do. Okay, so you see on your little personal game boards here, there's a number beneath those resources. That's how much you divide the result by in order to determine what you get.
Oh, Jesus. So gold is really hard to get, in other words. But
yes.
Wood, oh, that's food, is really easy to get. Okay.
So you could actually put people on there and get nothing because you round down.
Yikes.
All right. These resources are used to acquire civilization cards and buildings. Resources are not limited. If need be, use replacement pieces that you deem suitable.
I love replacement peaches, personally.
Civilization cards. A player takes the cards and pays a number of resources depicted on that card. They return to their supply. You throw them into the woods. The player pays for the resource of their choice. Food is not a resource. If you cannot or do not want to pay the required resource, you just take the figure back. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing there's a way where you like lose resources further into the game or something. Oh no, you do that if you want to be a jerk and block something up. You can put that card. Okay, gotcha. All right, so what do these actually do? So they are described in detail on the summary sheet. All right, good. Detail go to the summary.
Good to know.
All right, building tiles. These things down here. Oh, what's going on here?
The army is ready. The
You
Lord.
take it, you pay the resources, you return to the supply, then you move your scoring marker on the scoring track by the number of spaces shown on the building. Okay. One of them has a question mark. All right. Okay, so the question mark one says points scored vary with the resources used. The player can acquire this building by paying 1 to 7 resources with 2 S's, their choice. The player chooses the number and types of resources used to obtain these buildings. Okay, so
What's
it's
a
just
res?
it's a resource.
What's a?
See?
But
See, resources.
But okay. All right, sure.
All right. So you basically just dump resources in there to get points.
Gotcha.
AKA just dump a whole bunch of what's the cheapest one.
So that's buying your way to victory, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. All right. Step 3. After all this is taken part, players feed their tribe, represented by their figures. Oh, good to know. Once a player has taken all their figures on their player board, they must feed their tribe. Each figure needs 1 food. Firstly, bolded. For each level a player has attained on the agriculture track, she takes 1 food from the supply. Then
Guys can't play this game, apparently.
Yeah, you can't. Then each player must pay 1 food to the supply for each figure she has on her player board. Leftover food tokens are kept for the following rounds, so you can have excess and keep it. The player does not have enough food to feed all her figures. But first, you must use all the food that you have. Then she may, if she wants and or can, pay what is missing with resources of her choice. 1 resource equals 1 food. You feed them wood and gold. Your tribe is satiated. Thematically, the resources are traded for food, just in case you didn't get that. If a player cannot or does not want to use resources to pay for the missing food, that player immediately loses 10 victory points. Always 10, regardless of the number of unfed figures. Also, a player may end up with a negative score. Either way, the player must use all of her food. Once every player is done feeding their tribe, or not, and lost 10 points, the round is over. The first player token is passed to the next player in clockwise order, and the new round begins. To start oh, there's more. Okay. Technically, there's a step 4. New round. To start a new round, the civilization cards are slid to the right. Okay. The new cards are revealed to fill the empty spaces, starting from the right as always. Finally, players may adjust their tool tiles to indicate they may use them again. Play continues with the first phase of a round. Okay. All right. That's fine. So basically, if you get civilization cards, everything shifts to the right and we draw replacements. Cool. The game ends when one of these 2 situations occurs. I really need a technical writer for this. Either there aren't enough civilization cards in the pile to fill the 4 spaces at the beginning of the round, so basically you run out of civilization cards, or at least 1 pile of building tiles is empty. How many tiles? Okay, there's a few. Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty.
All right.
Here's your answer, Tara.
In the first case, the game immediately ends. In the second case, the current round is played to completion. So we've run out of buildings, we finished the round, including players feeding their tribe. If we just run out of civilization cards, then we just end the round. Well, that's at the end of the round anyways.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm telling you, most people who write
right.
the rules for board games don't know how to write rules. I've noticed this. This is not a new phenomenon.
I will give the actual team who made this a pass because this was not translated by them.
Yes.
This is done by Team Z-Man Games, who are not the people who actually did the game.
Of course
Who are
not.
not English
That would be
speakers.
crazy to actually have this written. There's got to be.
Wait. I figured out what's happened. The translation team is housed in Canada.
It makes so much sense.
Quebec.
Yeah. translate from Russian to French to English, and it just...
Yeah, there's going to be a couple steps missing on the way there.
Okay, so final
forgot
scored
Latin.
and winner. I'm pretty sure this is probably just whoever has the most points, but let's read just in case. Use the civilization card summary sheet, which I guess I don't have here, for more information in this last phase. Each player proceeds as follows. Number of different civilization cards with a green background is multiplied by itself. Okay.
So, for example, 5 cards.
If you have 5, it's 5 by 5.
Yeah. Isn't that referring to this thing, by the way?
Cards with a sand background are scored using the following method. The number of farmers is multiplied by the position of your marker on the agricultural track.
What? I don't know.
All right, hold on.
We made it.
Oh, okay, I see. So look at this card.
Yep.
There are 2 farmers here. There's 1 farmer here. So, if, for example, I had both of these, it would be 3 times my agricultural track number.
So new cards get pulled out, don't they?
Yes.
When these get used. Okay, that's what I thought.
The number of tool makers is multiplied by the total value of your tool tiles. I don't see any out here, but it's the same concept as the farmers. The number of builders is multiplied by the number of your building tiles. The number of shamans is multiplied by the number of figures that you have on your board. That one's pretty obvious. Each remaining resource that is not food is worth 1 point. All points are immediately recorded. With 2 or 3 players. Changes. Okay. Wait, what? With 2 and 3 players, only 2 of these locations. What are these? Maybe occupied during the round. Toolmaker, hut, and field. Wait, what?
I don't know. I found the gold, though, guys.
No, I understand what they mean. So, apparently, in a 3-player game, these locations that I'm marking, you can only occupy 2 of these. The third one has to remain vacant.
Why? And then suddenly that rule was thrown out the window.
With 3 players, the figures of only 2 players may occupy each of these locations. Forest Flame and... So the third player gets hosed. They can't actually gather resources if 2 players before him actually gather resources.
What?
I don't know. Let's just not do that.
Agreed. Let's
Okay.
just have a giant pile of gold.
Oh, good.
Just for you guys. If you serve me, this pile of gold will be yours. I'm just saying.
Bury me with my money. All right, so you elected to go first.
Right. So I have no idea how to do anything.
Place figures.
Hang on. Give me a second. Get rid of all this gold. Okay. So I have 5?
Yep.
2, 4, 5. Yes. Now, I place, you place, he place, I place, right?
Clockwise. You place, Guido places, I place.
But my point is, I place 1, and then
Yes.
you place 1, and he places 1, then I place 1.
Yes.
So, you guys said I need to tech. I have no idea how to do that.
Tech? Is it like Dig Dug?
Yes, except it's much better in every way. Well, you gotta have some gold, Black Viper. Okay, so I want this Timberwolf really badly. So, in order to get the
There's
Timberwolf...
gonna be no food left when that thing comes.
Let me go hunting. Have some ash. No, okay. What I want...
Deer required.
So here's a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, hypothetically, that I do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you... Which color are you? You're blue. So then you do this. Do we have, like, multinational babies, or what happens there?
I think I can't do that. Oh, wait, what?
I mean, I know blocking is part of the rules here.
Okay,
but...
okay. If you do that, you are the only person who's allowed to do it.
Okay.
If you place a
so I, like,
figure on
claim
there,
it.
Yes. Although, if you don't put the second one on there, then obviously nothing happens.
Yeah. So basically, you can burn one to block, or actually commit to it.
Yes.
So I will go ahead and do that. I'll place one in the hut. We need some babies. Bragwin, I have a job for you.
Oh, okay.
What?
We're getting a little PG-13 here.
Look, it's okay. We just put them in the masher, and it works out. See, I'm thinking more violent.
Oh, what was the thing in
Oh, look at this.
Borderlands
What?
pre-sequel?
Wait,
Grinder?
oh my god. The guy's like
Hi,
talking
baby.
up. Look at this, Guido.
I don't know.
Where am I looking?
Here. Yeah, it's PG. She takes babies from the hospital. It's okay. The other person is just to assist her. Hey, so, how's things going here in the farm? I don't know how to flirt. Help me out, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes in rural areas. How things going here at the farm? It's all right.
Okay, so Guido. Yeah, let me get rid of the mech warrior.
Okay, so I'm gonna focus on military, I guess. So, what am I doing?
I suppose you'd go for here
Yeah, probably tools.
and try to get a one tool, I believe.
Yeah. Now I actually don't know what. Hold on.
Sonic Doctor, that would be incredible if that happened.
I actually don't know what the 3 and the 1 means.
So I know you can upgrade, because you upgrade there and you upgrade there, but I don't know what's required to get said upgrades.
Okay, here we go. For your second and third tool tiles, you take a new value 1 tool tile and put it on an available space. For the fourth one, you flip a value 1. So, yeah, okay, so those
Yeah.
have 2 on the bottom.
And these have 4.
Okay, so basically you keep doing it, and then once you run out of space for your current ones, they start upgrading. So you do 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So once you hit your 7th tool, then you'll start getting the 3s. So you have to do that a lot.
Sure it is, Terry. You walk up to a guy and say, hey, I got a lot of money. That's acting. So, third, your
All right.
choice.
I'm gonna go hunting.
Yeah, so that's back to me. I'm going to go ahead and commit. Bragwin, I'm going to send... Let's go with Sonic Doctor with you to go... You're procuring babies. It'll be a killer, but this is very PG. You both
You're
have...
stealing them from the other tribes.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. We're black ants,
It's a
basically.
changeling.
Oh God. So, Guido,
Um,
I'm going to have to start getting resources, because I want a tech, and that requires resources.
It looks like it's super easy to starve in the first round.
Well, yeah, it's like, get 1 stone. Bam. Yeah, we're saving babies from the other tribes. Liberating. I like that word better. Liberation. What? Yeah, all you have to do is be attractive and rich. That's all. That's the secret to flirting and dating, guys. It's easy. What?
Well, yeah.
Duh.
All right. Dang it. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to go hunt some more then because you grabbed the agricultural tile. All right.
well, hold on. So I was trying to figure out how to do the weapon thing.
The
So apparently this is not the...
No, that's increased agriculture. I think only one person can do a tool per
yeah,
round.
yeah. You get a tool this round.
Yes.
Okay. So then what I need to do is, I guess,
Resources, yeah.
go over here.
Okay. In that case, let's get that.
Now I will go ahead. Hey. Oh yeah, you go next. I will go ahead and get stone, along with Guido up there.
Okay.
Okay, so that takes it back to me. So I'll do the hunting.
All right. So I'm gonna put another one hunting as well.
I am gonna go tech with my stone that I'll have. I think that's how that works.
Not quite.
Well then,
You
God
may not
damn
get
it.
stone
Oh yeah, that's true. But I will go ahead and commit to it anyways, on the hope that I roll well.
because it's divided by 5, so you got to roll a 5 or higher, or put more people on there.
5? Oh god, it is worth 5. It's okay. I just rolled a 6, and I'm gonna just say that was my roll. I did just roll a 6. It's on camera. I can prove this.
Not the right fave. All right.
So I apparently.
Yeah, I have no idea what that actually gives me. It says I get farmers times food. Or maybe that's what it
I
costs?
think that's the victory points.
Oh. Well, I don't want victory points, I want power.
I don't think they give you anything other than victory points, do they?
What? I thought Tech, like... Tech? I've played Civilization, I know how this works. Do you know there's actually a Civilization board game and it's actually crap?
So I can't actually get that stone, can I? Because you're doing the collection.
No, you can get the stone.
No, you can.
You get
place it
2
on-
dice to roll to get the stone. Okay, so yeah, let's look up these
Okay.
research tiles here. Hang on. Blah 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 blah. And let me just pull this over here so I'm not killing my neck. Building tiles. Civ cards. The player takes the card and pays the number of resources depicted. Paid resources are returned to the supply. Player pays with the resource of choice. If players, each player plays. Civilization cards are described in detail on the card summary sheet. Obviously, that's just completely apparent. What is happening there? There's a boat and a guy.
I'm looking. Excuse me. I'm looking for the summary sheet.
Each
This is
civilization
not in
card is
this
described
PDF.
in detail on the card's summary. Look, I'm just saying, nuclear power, right? I mean, we got to get a deterrent. Guido over there, I'm scared.
He has 1 stone axe.
He does. He's got an axe, guys. We need nukes.
I'm the traitor.
I knew it.
No. Trade.
Oh, as the missiles are incoming, you're sending the message clarifying.
What?
What? No! Abort! Abort! We gotta send Ant-Man up there.
Okay, I think these have something to do with it.
What do? Oh, okay. So there's one thingy. What the hell is that thingy? I don't see anything anywhere that's that thingy. What is that thingy?
Hold on. Okay. I think those are wild card grab resources.
Huh? Oh, so,
So, like-
for getting this technology, I get a free resource?
Of any type.
But these cost resources.
Right. So you could get that for gold.
I guess that's true. It's
Or whatever you need.
but that
What? Hold on. It don't make no sense.
no, I tend to agree.
I'm trying to find the actual card summary thing because it's a separate file. Somebody made a PowerPoint presentation of this.
Really?
Hold on.
Click. As you can see, we here in the Stone Age.
Oh, this is a presentation for some high school class.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What's the name of this? Actually, it's not Guido. Sorry. Mods in chat can do set invites, and we keep it really locked down for obvious reasons. Okay. So Michael Temelhofer. I can't do German words. Okay. How do I make rules happen?
Oh. Okay. So, I found it. So you see those little wildcard things at the top?
Uh-huh.
That's the number of resources you have to pay, and it can be any one.
Okay.
Resources are up to you. It cannot be food. And then you resolve the top portion, the blue one, immediately. So the points. So for example, on these, if it's just resources, like these right here, you take the corresponding resources.
So I would pay
there are
something to get a stone, in other words.
Yes, there are some that are tools or food, apparently, or unique tool. If they have dice and items, you roll 1 dice for each player in the game, beginning with the active player. Each player gets whatever rolls.
Okay.
So it helps everybody when you get that.
So what I'm hearing is I've decided to stop going for nukes.
Okay.
In fact, I'm also going to take back my stone guy, because the only reason I did that was to pay for the thing.
So you could do wood and then get the same thing.
I could, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send that earlier guy who I sent to stone to hunt. And now I have a guy to send out, which I will do... gosh. I don't... Hang on. So, what's... I feel like I'm missing a step here. Because all I'm seeing is getting people and getting resources. Everything on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it. There's no goal.
It's just to get points for the end game.
So...
You get buildings to get points.
Okay.
These will give you points in the end as well.
Yeah, no. Hunting.
Okay.
And I've got one more guy to place, which it's not my turn yet. So I guess it's on Guido. Sorry for the huge delay, Guido. I just...
No. I was just thinking, I wonder if there's a way that we could do this cooperatively.
Yeah, like if there was something we could work towards, you know?
Yeah.
Like we need to have X number of resources maybe by the end of so many turns, kind of a thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe, although that pretty much just comes down to mass people and hope you get dice rolls that give you resources.
Well, at the same time, if we were to keep to the rules, only one tribe of this confederacy could actually make people at once.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, third, it is up to you.
Okay.
I already know where I'm placing mine, and I'm just going to place it now because it's hunting.
I'll get some wood.
I want food. Okay, so Guido, you should have one left, maybe?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
Third.
okay. I got more wood.
Okay.
All right, now we resolve.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guido, you should have a fifth guy. You only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. You have one in hunting. I didn't see the guy in hunting.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
Whoever's the first player resolves their stuff in any order they want.
All right, so I get a baby. How's that work? I just get a baby. Is that it?
Yep. No, you take
Okay.
those 2 back and you get a baby.
Okay, so now I need enough food for 6 people, which means I need 6 food, I think. Now I have some food already here, I think. Well, these coins were here when I started the game.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that they are food, because this has fish on it, for example.
Let me see.
And these have berries, because foraging, right? I mean, if you look there on the other boards, too. Gets effect, Terra? Sonic Doctor, your question earlier about music was very strange. But I think one of the songs that most suits the scene it plays in ever is actually... give me a second.
Yeah, you get food value up to 12 at the start, it looks like.
Okay. This one.
Yep.
Okay, so I already has the food. I'm going to go hunting, which means I get 3 dice to hunt with. Alright, guys. Give me lots of food. What do we got? 9, 10, 11. Divided by... So, 5. I get 5 food.
Okay.
Boop. As many
And
food.
take your dudes back, and I guess it goes to Guido now.
Okay.
Oh, and I have to feed them as part of this phase, so I will go ahead and push out.
If you want to, I'll go ahead and resolve my stuff, because it doesn't really matter.
There we go. It has food.
It's food roll. Let's see. 4. Where's the food thing? That should go to 5.
Wait, why did you move? Oh, because you're agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Does that affect anything?
End game.
So no.
Your agricultural times, the farmers you have will...
We'll change your points. Yeah. So no, again.
Where is the... Is there not extra food tiles? Is it just what we have?
I didn't see any. I've just been copying and deleting.
Okay.
Who the hell is this?
I don't know.
It was just over here in the...
That's the chief.
Well, who's the chief?
I don't know.
Oh, of course.
I'll just put it over here then, for no reason. For no reason.
I get 2 wood. Yeah.
My chair.
I chopped 2 logs. All right. Everybody resolve their stuff?
No.
Highest ping.
Oh. Okay.
So part of why I was so confused earlier is after all that rule reading and after all that diatribe, I know it wasn't well written, or well translated, I should say, but this seems like an extremely simple game.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly
It's basically
simple.
just... The competition is blocking people from doing stuff.
Yeah.
And that's basically it.
Now, who goes first next time? Guido?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll 1 die for each person in the hunt area. For each pull 2, take 1 food.
Yes. In other words, if you roll a 5, you get 2 food. Because 2, eat without going into decimals, goes into 5 twice.
So I get 2 food. So that's the blue marker, or what are we using for food?
Just these things up
It's
here
this stuff
are your
down here.
food. And then you got to pay food for however many people you got. 1 food per person.
Okay. And then 3 to the stone.
Very epic food gathering here, guys.
3,
You know what? This is a stupid throne. Go away, throne.
pull 5, take 1.
I have a better throne, I think. I might not actually have a better throne.
I get 1 stone.
Woot! Yeah, here's my new throne, guys. There we go.
No, I get 2 stone. If we're adding them together. Is it add them together, or is it the actual value on the die?
I believe it's adding, but I'll let him clarify
You
that.
add all the dice together and then you divide.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do get 2. Okay. And then for this tool...
Then the robots rebel, Tara. Anyways, for some reason.
I didn't say what you do with the tool.
You have
can
it.
Basically tap it when you roll dice to add an additional dice.
Oh, nice.
And they untap once the next turn comes around.
But you can't go to war with anyone? What's the point of it?
Apparently not.
Oh, well.
So it doesn't flip or anything until
Until you have all 4.
all 4 what, though? That's what I'm not understanding.
You need 4 tools to start flipping them. The next tool you get after 4 will be flipping 1 to 2.
Okay. I'm still not understanding, how do you get a tool?
You put a person here. Bam!
Okay.
You have a tool.
Okay. So then we should put a marker here for how many times I have been on that marker.
Can, but you can also just grab the tool too.
Oh. Okay.
It goes right here.
I didn't realize that was a stack of markers for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, there's no roll for it. I just double checked. It just says take 1.
All right, I think that's it.
Oops. Okay, so delete.
Yes.
Delete.
Okay.
Delete.
Guido, you get to start us
Yep,
out.
Guido, you're now our new player 1.
Okay.
See you around, Brenian. Get some good rest. Yeah, sadly, there's no good SSD models in tabletop. I looked. There's no good SSD models, period. It's actually frustrating.
So I'm sticking with the tool for now.
Okay. Let me get a person.
I will make more babies. Never mind. I will. Well, the only two things I care about are taken. uh. Guys, what should I go for? Because there's no tech. It doesn't exist. It's the trader's market. It's Guido's market. Oh wait, nope, there is one thing I could put in. Never mind. I'll do this. I will raise my tech level. There we go. I'm done.
Hunting.
All right. I will do that.
I actually do have a daughter, Kid Viper. Guido?
I will hunt again.
Okay. There is gold in these hills.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am filled with a tremendous amount of fear for our food supply. So I'm going to send someone up there to hunt. Thank you very, very much, APM Nathan. Your actions per minute on that are fantastic. Thank you. Yes, the machine uprising is coming.
More gold.
Oh, it's back to me. You know what? I already know what I'm doing, so there's the rest of my round.
Okay.
So you two figure it out. Look, I'm just saying, Tara, when I take over the robot world after I take over the human world, things are going to be a lot better. Trust me. Taking a lot of classes on finances, how not to be evil. It's not to be evil 101. It's a very critical class. Most people skip that for some reason. I don't know why.
Do that. Oops. Okay, I guess we're one's placed.
I was gonna say I'm committed.
All right, I don't really think it actually matters if we go in order.
I don't think it does either, because yeah. So
let's just
my agricultural goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get 5 dice of food. Why is this song not moved on yet?
All right, so I can get some gold.
Don't listen to Max time. He's just upset because he wants to be.
Wow, I get no gold.
Wow, nice. And by nice I mean terrible. 23.
But I'm gonna pay 1 lumber to get this safeguard. It gives me 1 stone.
I'm kidnapping one of your people, Guido. Now I'm returning him. He's been indoctrinated. He's the Manchurian candidate. Well, no, you say that, Blackfell, but that's actually not true.
Assuming control.
Oh, crap! Most evil overlords, or overlords in general, don't say, you know, I have studied to be better. They just say, I will rise us to a new heights of power and glory. In other words, that are euphemisms, right? I'm not saying that. You don't get no power or glory, sorry. It's not happening. What you will get is you will never go hungry again!
Someone just sent this to me.
What? Okay. Let me mute it really quick.
There's no mute things. You do really.
And now. I need to share that with Pax. Earthbound is his favorite game of all time, so
Okay.
he will appreciate that.
Alright, so I get 1, ready to feed 6 people, so there's 5.
That's great. Oh my gosh, the Lore Runner just went live.
Oh, wow. Excuse me.
Pax appreciated it.
Good.
Okay, so with the tool, that gives me extra die to roll.
You
Yes,
can
when
tap
you make
a
a dice roll, you can tap it and add another dice.
Okay.
Okay, I'll catch up on Discord later.
Each full 3.
Hungary. I want to conquer Hungary too. Is everyone cool with that?
Blue tribe needs food badly.
Yeah, right. Okay. So I guess you're gonna go next, third, first.
Yeah, I'm
third?
gonna be first next turn.
So what are you gonna claim third?
Gee, I don't know. We actually have to do the rotation of the synth thing this time though,
Why?
because I bought one.
Oh. What?
No.
Um, you get 1 food for 4 resources. Worth it. Very
I guess the idea is
worth
that these
it.
are you're supposed to get these down here, and then it's
Yeah, and then it's
kind of
whatever.
something. All right.
Oh no, we'll conquer Hungary too. Excuse me. We'll conquer hunger too. But I also want to conquer Hungary.
Don't do that.
And probably Austria as well. I feel like those two would go well together.
All right. So let's see. Start
I
out
thought
on
somebody took that first tile. This...
Yeah,
that one.
that's
yeah,
why we shoved it
you
right
already
over.
rotated it out.
Yeah, we're...
Oh, it goes back in.
Yeah.
Yes, we draw a
Ah.
replacement. All right. So I'll go ahead and go to agriculture here.
Okay. I will make babies!
Oh,
Babies! Bragwin, you've been doing a wonderful job with the cloning machine that you have, because it's totally PG. PG! It's a PG stream.
I'll take the tool again.
okay.
Oh, that's right. We need to take over Poland, too. So we'll take over Poland, Lithuania, separately.
I'm gonna try for some gold again.
More babies. What else do I have here? We seem to be doing okay on food, but I don't want to run out of food. I want, like, infinite food. I want, like, a replicator.
Yep, hunting.
You know what? I'm just going to put all 4 on food. Bam! Alright, I'm done. I'm just going to resolve my turn real quick. So
All
that's
right.
going to do these ones.
Yeah, I guess we can just basically resolve it since all the primary spaces are taken.
Ooh, that's not good. So 5 food. And then I get baby. Terra is born to Meduin and Madonna.
All right, everybody's placed.
So now I now have 7. Okay. My round is concluded. And then it'll be me first. Once you guys are done.
Yep, we're rolling for gold.
No, you get really used to it, Harian. It's surprising how natural it is to a
Got
lich
one.
like me. You got a gold. Congrats.
I did.
All right.
Woot.
So I have now taken 3 tools. That means
Okay.
I flip them over, right?
Not quite. So it should have been going like that. Oops.
So hold on. I have a stack of 3.
We're, okay, I see. Yeah, so they stack up going down, and then once you hit your 4th tool, you'll start flipping them like this in line.
Okay, so I have 3.
Yes. So you should have 3 1 tools right now.
Okay.
And then once you hit that 4th one, then you'll flip it. Once you hit that 5th one, you'll flip that, etc.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Okay, back to where I started.
I guess. Are you good, Guido?
Yep.
Okay. Babies! Hate to do it, but I need to keep making babies.
Tool.
Tools. Well, I mean, it makes sense, Tara. Because Napoleon did have Austria for a while there. I guess that's not true. So now you pay wood, stone, gold to get 14 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what does that mean then?
You pay the number of resources that you want to get that.
To get what?
Points equal to the amount of resources.
But it's a... Oh! Okay. I get you. Well, my second person I'm going to put here. Boop.
I'm just going to put all 4 of my other guys on.
Are you running out of food over there?
No, I just need to not have to hunt.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I will put my second on baby making. I mean finding. Baby finding. And now that I've got some extras, I'm going to put them all on hunting. Plonk. So I've got 4 on hunting. This
Alright.
music isn't doing it for me. Hang on. I was looking up civilization music, but...
War hunting.
What the hell is this crap?
Alright. I guess we're ready to resolve.
Okay, so I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I re-
Okay. So if I understand this correctly now, I can add 4 additional die to my hunting.
Yes.
Okay.
What did I just
Yes.
So like the jet.
hear? Was that you, third?
Yes.
Okay, okay. It's just unusual for there to be jets in any of the 3 of us. That's why I was confused.
I live right next to an airfield.
Yeah, but usually there's no sound of jets. Hence my confusion.
Okay. So that's better.
Now that's a weird sound. Now the aliens are back. No, I do not, APM Nathan. However, someone just asked about the Legion lore run starting, so take a drink. So... Suddenly, sadness. 2, 3, 4, 8. So I have 8 food now. Starting to run a food deficit a little bit here. And... You didn't put a space, Bregman. Lore run, lore drink is not an emote. Should be.
This one.
My god, third's a subscriber of mine. I don't even know. Also, I rewatched your Then and Now stuff the other night just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked your first one better. Of the 3. So we need to talk about it. And about how awesome you are.
I thought we did more than 3.
No, we actually only did 3.
Really?
Oh no, you're right, we did 4. I forgot about Earthbound. I don't remember what you did for Earthbound. I hated this game. That's all I remember about Earthbound.
Yeah, it was basically just I lost interest after getting to this certain point.
Yeah, I understand. You explained rather well to me. Guys, third hates Earthbound.
I don't hate it, I just didn't like it.
He hated it. Which Paper Mario is best to start with? Paper Mario.
You should do a Paper Mario.
On the N64, to be more specific. Now, Super Mario RPG is an interesting game that is technically the precursor to the entire Mario RPG series, so if you really want to start at the beginning, that is a good place to start. Oh, and I'm not first. Guido is. Plonk.
Hey, guess what I'm going to do?
You're gonna make babies. Okay, third, you're gonna make babies.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, good. I'm gonna agriculture. I see. I psyched them into that, so they would ignore
Just
the
go ahead and
agriculture
put one on
thing.
there. Who's-
And then everyone else is on food. No.
Yeah, I guess everybody just place their stuff now.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really being competitive.
Excuse me.
For the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I put all 7 on gold. Plonk.
Okay.
For this round, we're going for gold.
Oh. Hold on, we didn't.
Oh yeah, we need to cycle. Hang on. What? So you spend 4 resources to get something. 2 dice worth of gold, I think. Boy, that's a terrible deal. So
Not necessarily. I mean, you could end up with 12 gold.
No, 2 dice for gold. So in other words, like with this 8 I just got, I would get 1 gold. Because gold is 6. So that's why I'm looking at that like, really? Okay.
That seems really crappy.
It does. I mean, I get the point. I guess the point is really to go for this far right one and cycle it over. So 1 resource for a random gold. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I'm afraid we cannot, Terra. I'm sorry. We must now kill Terra in the face. So I have 7 guys over there. 4, 5, 6. Taste the rainbow.
Alright, that's all resolved.
Okay, be good. That's not good. That is 22. That's 3. I get 3 gold. I don't really have a resource pile. I guess this will be my resource pile. And my agriculture goes up by 1. And my food goes down by 8. Which means next round, it's agriculture time.
My guys are not good lumberjacks.
There. So I'm down to 10 food. Jesus. I don't want to lose these icons. So I'm just going to... Oh, wait. There's Jess. I can do that. Okay. And then 3rd will be first next.
Alright.
So, I liked Color Splash, is why I mentioned that, Terra. You know, dropping the act for a second. I really enjoyed Color Splash's story a lot. The gameplay was aggravating and frankly frustrating to go through, but I loved the story enough that I was willing to push through the whole game to enjoy it. It made me smile and laugh, and I enjoyed it consistently, like through the whole thing. Sticker Star can go burn. Sticker Star isn't even really a Mario game. It's just a stupid game. Anyways. What do you like most about Paper Mario? The stickers, duh! Sorry. It just frustrates the hell out of me. I'm sure no one ever has ever known what it's like to love a fictional franchise and then have it ruined! Mass Effect 3. Sorry.
Okay.
It's okay, Black Val. Thirds people, like, they're doing the Minecraft method. Guido's people are the ones chopping the trees.
I'm making more people.
Oh, you already went, sorry. Agriculture! Guido? It's all on you. Damn it. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't this round so I could finally get someone on tools, but oh.
Alright,
I won't after this round, because...
Alright, we've done all of our stuff. Let's all just go place things down.
Bam! I'm hunting. I need food really badly. I need lots of food. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna roll 7 dice for food. This better help me for the coming winter. $23, so that's 11 food.
Right.
There. And then I have eat, so I lose. And I get 2 back. There we go. And I go up in agriculture, because agriculture is awesome. Gotta keep that agriculture tech. We're at the point now where we've discovered how to make rice. Well, I do know what you mean, Terra. I get you. Enemies that permanently die puts a level cap, an artificial level cap, or I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. The opposite of an artificial, a natural level cap on your game, because you can then determine mathematically the exact amount of experience that exists in your game, and thus exactly how high the player can get to. That is both the plus and the negative of that particular approach. As far as making it so enemies stop giving experience, there's actually several games that do that. Lost Odyssey does that, and Paper Mario, the one I mentioned yesterday, does that as well. That also makes it so that you have a not natural level cap, because at a certain point you simply cannot level anymore. So it's the same basic concept. What's up, Guido?
Is there a way to group tokens?
I don't know.
Because I've got a bunch of food that I'd like to stack.
Try hitting G when you have them selected.
It doesn't work
Yeah,
for
it didn't
me.
work.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um.
Wow, you do have a bunch of... Oh my god, Guido, why? Why would you do this? You could just trade up. You don't need ones. I have mostly 5s over here.
All right, everybody roll D6.
Okay. D6. I got a 5. What's that mean?
All right, you get one tool.
Finally! A tool!
I got a 3.
You
Whoops.
get a stone, and I get one agriculture.
Hey, third, where's the option?
Sundial.
Oh, never mind. There we go. I figured it out.
Excuse me. Okay, that's pretty good.
Welcome, confused entity. Tonight we are playing board games. We're playing Agriculture and Breeding Simulator 101.
Yep.
That's the way I'm playing it. So I guess it's my thing next. Damn it! I knew it, Harian. I like chatting with viewers, confused entities. So please feel free to chat, talk, ask random questions. It's board game night, so we're just chilling and having fun tonight. So you can talk about whatever, except for the forbidden stuff. That's still forbidden. So since I go first, God, my food situation is actually more tenuous than I'd like to admit. So I'm gonna go ahead and commit to babies for the next round. I never read your comments, Kid Viper. Never. I literally just responded to you about the WoW thing. Well, I mean, WoW isn't actually the best example of that, but, you know, the Paper Mario thing. Or the non-respawning mechanic. I suppose the cons... So, let me continue talking. See you around max time.
Right.
Have fun tomorrow. So, you mentioned what are the pros and cons of both. So, for example, both are methods of limiting max level, right? However, if you make it so that certain enemies stop giving experience, you effectively force the player to move on from an area, from leveling. You encourage no grinding, which can be a good thing, but you force them to move on, and you make it irritating to go back through an area they've already cleared. Let's use a typical FF6 style method, where simply walking through the area means you get random encounters, right? Under such a format, if they're no longer giving significant exp or any exps whatsoever, you are wasting the player's time. By contrast, if you're going to make a thing where enemies don't respawn after a certain point, after they've been cleared out or whatever, then the enemy can the player's not the enemy. The player can then backtrack with a lot less of a hassle.
Depending on the developer.
Depending on the developer. Very, very true. So, if I had to use one of those two methods to naturally limit the amount of experience that any player can give, I would use the not respawning method. It also makes it feel more like you're doing something, in my opinion. Like, if I clear an area and I go back through and there's nothing alive in there, I feel like my clearing has accomplished something rather than just grinding, right? It actually kind of irritates me in some games when enemies respawn.
Oh, it's my turn to go. I'm gonna get a tool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit to babies. And then food. Because I need food. Actually, no. I take that back. Come back here, knees. Ah! Crap. No. No. Nah. Nah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do this. Boop. Wait, I can't, can I? No, I can't. Okay. New plan. Everyone will go up to lumber. So, 1, 2. Then I wait for, I guess, 3, because it's my turn again.
Yeah. Just put them on there. I was just picking a resource.
Okay. Commit to lumber. So that's 6 on lumber? Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, 6 to lumber.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What playlist am I on? Oh, I'm on the sadness playlist. Let's switch off that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Ooh, I don't get a lot of lumber at all.
Everybody roll a dice.
I get 4 lumber. Give me a second. I roll a dice. I get a 6.
You get an agriculture.
Woot! Nice.
I got a 2.
You get a brick.
I got a rock. Sorry.
No, that's a 3.
And I get a baby. Very important. Good job, Bragwin. Continuing to find these babies. Wink. Wink. So I'm up to 9 now. So yeah, my food supplies are getting critically low. I'll actually have starvation next round. And Guido's next. Okay, so now let's see what chat's been saying. So the Earthbound thing is actually inconsistent because the Earthbound uses 2 methods of dealing with enemies. First is the the speed stat. Most people don't actually know this. So if you fight an enemy and you're stronger than it, you just kill it instantly and you just win the fight. It goes, you won, and it gives you whatever you would have gotten from the fight. The actual stat that determines that is your speed. Near as I can tell, that was arbitrarily chosen. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. That was specifically chosen because what that means is your speed increases at about this rate, and the enemy's speed increases slower, but then increases significantly later on. So basically, after a certain point in the game, basically right about the point you get to
That was awesome.
Summers, you're no longer going to insta-kill enemies because their speed will always catch up with yours sufficiently enough to avoid that mechanic. Now, if you crank the hell out of your speed, you can start insta-killing things, but for the most part, you're stuck in it. The other mechanic is within specific dungeons, always the Your Sanctuary places. After you defeat the Your Sanctuary boss, the enemies start fleeing from you. Now, I actually like both mechanics, but I feel like the Your Sanctuary mechanic could have basically been done either in place of or in adjacent to the speed insta-kill mechanic. So, in other words, if you have a certain speed value, or whatever, not only do enemies flee from you, or not only do you kill enemies instantly, but they also flee from you everywhere, not just in the dungeons. Which I think is an interesting way of accomplishing that. Now,
All right, so start. Yep.
Are you done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm placing mine on the aggro.
Okay, and you're going for tool third?
Yep.
As much as I'd love to make more babies, I'm literally having a famine, so I am just fully 100% committing to hunting. So all my guys are on hunting.
Okay.
So
are you going to make any babies?
6, 7.
Because you technically can.
Oh yeah, and I'm tilting a
grab that
tool
spot
on
if
this
you
one
want.
too. We're going hunting with tools, guys.
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay, so that is 39, which is 19. I get 19 food. And then I have to feed 9. Okay. God damn, I have so many people.
What does the what does that resource thing actually give you?
Which resource thing? Looks like 1 food.
Yep.
You could trade 1 resource for 1 food.
It's automatically going to cycle out, though, right?
No.
No, someone has to
No?
use it. Third has
Someone
been
has to grab
taking
it.
them, like a
All
lot of
right.
rounds.
Excuse me.
Here, I'll trade a food for a food.
You cannot spend food in those,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have thought about doing that for the exact same reason, just to get
All right.
that out of
How about a wood?
Yeah, that works. You just got to place a person on it.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm a Smurf. Actually, if you remember, Smurfette was built by Papa Smurf.
All right.
Yes,
I'll grab
built.
that then. Which, I mean, my next one is going to be this. So.
The other downside, by the way, of the Earthbound method is that there are certain terrains that were clearly not designed with avoiding the enemies in mind, like narrow corridors or like jagged edges around some of the terrain. So the enemies literally can't run away from you. So you're still forced into combat even if you don't want to. That's actually a fairly common thing in Earthbound. What aspect of RPGs do I dislike the most? Grind. It depends on the canon, Ventures.
All right. Is that everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it.
Although you're right, of course. Okay, so... right, I hunted. That was my turn. I hunted. What feature would I like to see more of? Oh, jeez. Everything in the universe that I can think of? I suppose a specifically well-crafted New Game Plus is something I want to see more of. More games need that feature. Now... Oh, other than grind? Really, Black Vial? Other than grind... Well, Gargamel was trying to eat the Smurfs, or occasionally use them for magic. Depending on which writer was high that episode. I don't know why you keep typing serfs instead of serfs. It's obviously supposed to be serfs. S-E-R-F-S. Guys, Terra is very big in favor of serfs.
I could
Surfs
use
on
some
there?
serfs.
I don't want any serfs, that's horrible. And I don't have the money to afford a servant, so... I wouldn't mind having someone who could cook for me. That would be awesome, because I literally don't have time to cook.
They have
It's like,
those.
it's like the one thing that would be kind of nice.
They'll even cook it and deliver it to your door.
That's true. But again, money. Yes, all the Smurf serfs are surfing right now. Other than grind.
Ooh, +1 to agriculture.
For who
I
what?
suppose...
One that got revealed was +1 agriculture.
Oh,
Ah.
nice. All it costs is 4 resources. 4 resources. That could be yours.
All right.
Who goes first? Oh, Guido does.
No, I just went first last round.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. This is why we have the hammer. That's the whole point of that thing. Going for 2s. Hell with that. I know exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for the thing you're going for. Get out of my way, buddy.
Not gonna grow wheat here.
I will go for tool, because I could really use a
Okay.
tool. I think I'm going to go with meat gating as a concept as my answer, Cat Viper. Over the years, I've just gotten tired of the concept that time equals difficulty in games in general, when I so adamantly disagree with that. It's up to you, by the way, Guido.
Yeah, I'm debating.
Okay, just making sure. Because, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like, especially in the older games, most games were designed with the idea that if it makes you take longer to beat it, then it's harder. And so, stat walls were put into place. You need X amount of damage, or you need to, you need to endure X amount of damage, or do X amount of damage in X amount of time. And I get why it's done. That just doesn't mean I like it. Yeah, and then he orders a pizza, Blackwell. Because the Smurfs do not taste good. Oh, you're going for some gold. I will actually be weird, and I'm going to go with this. Boop. And then the rest of my people will go hunting with a tool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I get 2 tools, but I can only use 1 tool? How did that work again?
You can only use a particular tool once per round.
Oh, well, duh.
You can tap them all to do something if you want.
Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 9 dice.
Excuse me.
For food.
So there's some people gold mine over there. Oh, that's all you guys. Okay.
Okay, so
Let me
34.
put some on hunting.
So I get 17 food.
And then some on lumber production. Okay. So it's going to go up by 1.
I spend these.
Oops.
I get this card, which I don't know where to put it. And my agriculture goes up by 1.
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
So for gold, I rolled a 44.
Nice. You have many gold, sir.
So that's for each full 6. So
I also have to admit that in more modern gaming, I think the very idea of random encounters as they used to exist is something that's an outdated concept that should probably go away. Why is this not picking up the whole stack? What in the hell?
can't be right.
Okay. I'll land on top of it. Okay, these apparently are not coded or whatever in tabletop to stack properly.
Nope.
I was trying to fix it and I made it worse in every way. Yay.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, exactly, Kid Viper. Okay, so since I will be going first, it is time for the rain. Oh, actually, this will also... I'm just going to move this really quickly to just see what the next card is.
Yeah.
Since you got that.
So here's a problem.
No.
We're out of gold.
Out of gold.
Well, that's what the copy button's for.
How much gold did you get?
Gold. There you go.
Wait, what'd you all?
A 44.
How much gold we
It was like 20.
There's-
It was not
there
a
were
lot.
only there were only 7 in the
Oh,
river.
7. Excuse me, even less than I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
I
now
didn't
there's
realize.
now there's 18. We're good.
Alright.
Unless
Okay.
there's the game ends when we run out of resources thing, which I don't think there is.
No. Well, I guess just copy what you need.
Yeah.
All right, so I get 1 more gold.
All yours. What's a new card? New card is another roll for everything. Okay. Hey, it looks like I could invent time.
Yes, you can invent time.
Yay! But no, for my thing, I'm actually gonna go. Ooh. I'm gonna go with agriculture as my first move for the next round.
Okay.
Hate to do it, but I think I need to.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to spend food.
By the way, same question back to you, Kid Viper. Least favorite thing in an RPG that isn't grinding.
Third, you're going for the weapon, right? Or the tool?
No.
You're not.
No.
Okay. I will go ahead and...
No, the tool.
Alright. I'm gonna go for
2
let's
for
do-
1. You're gonna spend 2 resources to get 1 resource.
yep.
I mean, you get a times thing, which I don't know what that means.
Times the people I have, which I have 10 people.
Nice. Oh, you get farmers equal times. Okay, I get it. So I have
That's
farmers.
the victory points down there. But.
Yeah. So back to me. I will go ahead. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and baby. Babies! Aggressive breeding programs have been engaged. Aggressive broccoli programs have also been engaged.
Explain to me, not first resource card.
What? Which one? I guess they're both the same. So, if you spend a resource, we all get to roll a dice, and whatever we get is based on that card. All of us get to do that. I don't know what the time thing at the bottom means.
The time doesn't mean anything. It's the grass that matters.
So,
any grass cards are multiplied by themselves at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So we roll
Makes sense.
6 die. And...
No. Every one of us rolls 1 dice.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to that.
Okay. Dang it, I was going to get that. Okay.
It doesn't really matter which one of us.
Well, I wanted the card. Was a problem. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Look at some stuff in here.
I suppose I'll commit to the breeding.
Setting him to stone.
And then food. So 8. This goes up 1. So another 16 food.
Oh. So everybody else already committed everything?
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, I'm already done, so...
I am filling up the query.
And this will be yours next round.
Alright, so...
Trying, Ked Viper. Don't seem to be succeeding, apparently.
Alright. So I'm going to spend a wood.
There. Guys, we have 10 people on our side. I think we're finally good with that. It's a nice round number. Oh, we could go for 15, but that's going to be insane at that point to get there. And we should probably let the other tribes have access to the breeding station.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so roll.
Okay. Oop.
All right.
I get a 3,
3 as well.
which
Both
gives...
get a stone.
All right.
Is there any blood in it?
No.
It's like, you ever go to those places where you can build your own teddy bear, right? And you like stitch it together and then you put fluff in it with the thing. It's like that, except with people. Yes, to war! Alright, I need to appoint a general of my viewers. Who should lead my forces into glorious power? What, Bregman?
Oh, that's a much better deal once it gets down there for food.
What? Which one?
The 5.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I get 5 food for basically nothing. Is that 3? Oh, that's 3 points, isn't it? On this one. Yeah, okay.
That's 3 dwarves.
3 dwarves. Dwarves are points. we pass dwarves around like currency.
Yep.
Hey, I've left my dwarf at home. Can I owe you one?
A dwarf buybacks.
Yeah.
And are you guys remembering to feed your people as well?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
been a major concern of mine. That's why I've been putting a lot of people on hunting every freaking round.
Yeah, I stockpiled a lot of food, and I've been always doing a little bit of food every round.
All right. Wow. As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna go for the tool again
No. Okay.
All right.
because you should see my tool.
Yep. Okay. I'll get a good look.
I will breed. and then commit to meeting, and then, so statistically speaking, a Skyrim background? Oh yeah, for this, yeah, there is. We've actually seen it. For Lords of Waterdeep has that background for some reason. You can just skip me. Nothing else I'm going to do is really going to be relevant here. I'm just going to think about something. I mean, I'm going to gather some lumber, I think, probably. But that's it. Or maybe stone. I don't know. I'll think about it. But the point being, I need to... So I'm going to have 11. Okay, so I'm going to put 4 people on hunting. And then 4 people on stone. And then that's me. Tap, tap. Double breeding is actually very difficult to do. It's a very ancient technique born in Louisiana. It involves your wife and her sister. I'm done. So, I'm sorry. What I was actually thinking.
Works if you get twins.
I was actually thinking of the movie Idiocracy. You remember the intro? Where it's like, here's Bob. He is an intelligent person who is successful. He has decided not to have kids. And then it cuts to Billy Joe Bob, right? I hate that movie. That movie actually only made me laugh once in the whole film. Can anyone guess the one joke that actually made me laugh in Idiocracy?
Never seen it.
Don't. Actually, I don't know. You might like it.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
So I guess I gotta roll for stuff. So... 4...
It.
Oh. Actually, no, I get 2 more, don't I? Because I'm doing this. So that is 17. Not that great. 1, 2, 3. It's not the Gatorade one. Plants crave electrolytes? It's not that. And then I've got, how many people on food? 4. On food. Whoop. No. Hang on. There. No, it's not the head part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. So 4 food out. Okay.
Alright, roll a die.
Rolling. Keep them dice a rolling. 3.
You get a stone.
Woot. I actually want stone right now. Oh wow, 2
That's it?
dice of wood. That's not
Wow, you get an agriculture.
nice. You
Bastard.
suck. I hate you. No, it's the jail escape scene, guys. In case you don't remember, the way that scene boils down is he's in the jail line, and the narrator comes on. Suddenly, the main character, Bob or whatever, Bob had a brilliant idea, and Bob just walks up to the jail guy and says, hey, I'm actually supposed to be on the way out. They're releasing me. That's the other line, dumbass. Then he leaves. And escapes prison.
Legit way.
So, Clay is...
It's less of a bad movie than a terrifying movie. It posits the idea that humanity continues to get worse in the same exact manner that it has, basically forever. And so a guy from our era gets frozen in time, And he wakes up, a few centuries later, and he is now the smartest human on the planet. Because, whoa! We lost third. Third! Third! Technically, no, Orient. Please don't ask me to do that. Okay, you're back.
I got so offended by that, I just left.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your delicate sensibilities. I know you're very PG or PC, whatever.
Nobody talks about idiocracy that way.
It's the worst movie ever.
It does sound. Is it a comedy or is it actually?
It is intended to be a comedy. It sure as hell did not feel like one to me.
Was it one of those? Hey, this is a comedy. Here's a political message.
No, it was more like it felt Dilberty. Like, hey, I'm going to exaggerate real life. That's funny. The main
people do stupid stuff.
The main the main plot of the film is that they're having a famine, basically, food shortage, and the guy is being tasked to figure out what the hell's going on, and it turns out they're watering all their crops with Gatorade because plants crave electrolytes.
It's your move.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
God damn it! You took the tool again. I clear war. I'm at war with you now, third.
I've got 2 tools. What do you got?
2 tools and a lot more people. I win. We should add war rules to this. Oh God, no! Okay. I go make babies, and then I make more babies, and then so I need lumber, don't I? I guess it could be a dark comedy. It's just I didn't find. I'm pretty specific about my sense of humor, so I'll admit I'm not a good barometer for whether it's funny or not. That's not my thing. I don't find Beavis and Butthead funny. I don't find, I don't know, what's another example? I don't find about half of South Park funny. I'm not into crude humor in general. Never have been. I would not enjoy Terrence and Phillip, let's put it that way.
Whose turn is it? I guess it's mine. There.
So I need 3 for those, right? I'm gonna commit 3 to lumber, if anybody cares. 8.
I will commit 3 to stone.
Wow, that is a terrible roll.
Alright, I'm putting all my guys on clay.
So I lose. We're still having a deficit of food, guys.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and pay 1. Oops.
Hello, Ganonloth. This is a game called Stone Age, which I'm a little surprised is still going, actually. What are the end conditions?
We either have to run out of those cards, or we have to run out of buildings.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to, like, really wreck through these. Let's get this over with.
Yes, 1 pile of building tiles is empty.
Which one's the emptiest? Looks like the one on the right.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I will commit. So, 3 dice for my lumber. 3 lumber, I guess.
It's terrible.
Yeah, my dice have been really terrible. Like, really bad. I guess that's it. Yeah. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that happen for me. What'd you get?
I rolled a tool.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it time to roll? Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I shall as well. I got a
2.
I got a 1.
A brick. I think you get a wood.
One is wood, 2 is brick.
Yeah.
I suppose I can shuffle these over.
Hmm.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's why, because I'm stupid.
Oh, I had another one of these. No, no. All right.
To quote Dilbert Zankodak, don't think of yourself as an organic pain collector racing towards oblivion. His name is Guido the Awesome, Hector Anthem. Or what did we decide your mafia boss name was?
Don't remember.
I mean, Guido with an UI?
Guido. The Guido. Let's just say you don't want to cross him. I've seen him in real life. He's terrifying. I accidentally forgot to pay for his food once, and he actually like broke all the fingers in my hand. It was terrible. He did it, but just by looking at him too. He was just like, that was the end of it.
All right. Oh, that reminds me, because I think we were going to discuss this. Did you still want to do the campaign every other Thursday?
Oh, right. Guido is the one deciding that. Or are you still sleeping?
As much as I would like to, I'm gonna have to say another campaign is gonna be too much for me right now.
Okay.
Okay.
It is the sense make. Ow. So there is an extremely stringent requirement for joining the Discord, Hector Anthem. You need to be someone that I recognize enough in order to say, hey mods, go ahead and give him a invite. Oh, you also have to give me a 5,000 page essay? Word essay. 5,000 word essay.
Why are you worthy? Or your favorite rumination and why?
You know, that's a good point. Actually, hang on. Where am I? Is this me? No. Is this me? Oh, are we done? Who's first right now? Is it you third?
No, it's not me anymore.
Oh. Well, in that case, Tool! I'm trying to get tools for forever. God.
So that's me, so aggro.
All right. I'm going to... Oh, I forgot to do this. Oops.
There we go.
All right,
Perfect.
you know what? I'll do that then.
Guido should be in the corner. There we go. Basically, yes, we like Kirby. We had to start closing the doors more on the Discord because we were getting people that shouldn't be in there, to put that as nicely as possible. Committing to babies. And then more babies.
What's the stone tablet?
Green background. That's what that is.
Yeah, the stone tablet doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a green background, that's what it means. So I actually have to wait right now. In fact, actually, no, I'm going to undo that because I can, because I'm evil. And I'm going to commit to this one. Boop. And then once that is locked in, my future round, which can't be blocked, will go over there. And since I'm currently having a food deficit, I'm going to put everyone else on food. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice. I want food. Harvest the hell out of this grand. It's okay if you keep farming the same stuff over and over. It doesn't have any deleterious effects.
It doesn't.
That's some crap rolls. Jesus Christ. So 15... I think we do have a food surplus, though, for once. Where's my other... Guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Committing to that.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. Duh. So we have 13 right now, so I actually get 2 food out of that.
Alright. Go here.
And I will spend 2 lumber.
Wait, so you guys placed all of yours?
Yeah, I'm already placed and done.
No. No, not even close. I placed 2 people.
Okay.
I committed to babies and tools, so those are locked off.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to count how many guys I had, and I was missing a guy, and it was messing me up. That's why I pulled them all back. To help me keep track. So I pay 2. I get 2 dice of lumber. It's going to be funny if I get 2 wood back. Sure, whatever. But I never do that, Kid Viper, because people always ask me to ruminate on stuff I hate. I mean, obviously.
Okay, and what are the wooden wheels?
Nothing. The only things that matter is if there's some kind of, like, multiplier at the bottom, or if the background is grass. Everything else is just cosmetic.
Well, like... So what's third getting with the, that first part?
That thing. Those are victory points.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were pointing at something else.
Okay.
Yes, those are the victory points. Yes.
Okay, so...
Hi, Coffee Powered. I'm having trouble clinging here, but it's okay. My toe muscles are getting really developed up here. Like, you've played the Arkham games, right? Lower yourself. Well, actually, I guess it would be like this. Lower yourself. Kunk.
Alright, so those just... I'm just not understanding how to get the victory point cards at the bottom then.
Okay, so, for example, here's a green one, right? That means that at the end of the game, however many greens you have, you multiply by however many greens you have. Okay? Now, this one I have here, which I'll ball out, that means I gain farmer points equal to my current agricultural level. This one means I gain farmers equal to my number of people. Or shamans, actually, apparently, not farmers. Sorry.
Okay. But, like, what about these?
Like what? Oh, those? He can describe it.
I believe with those you place...
Yes, literally. A long time ago.
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
So hang on.
Okay.
I thought I understood these, but now there's several different variations of them on the table.
Yeah, like this makes perfect sense. That's 13 points for 1 wood, 1 brick, and 1 gold.
And this one is 1 to 7, so it's like, okay.
So you put in...
These look like 4 times 4 and then 5 times 1. I don't know what it actually means.
There we go. I have no idea what this means. Really, I don't. And we played this game before. What do these things mean?
Yeah,
I'll leave
there's
them
some new ones.
nice and big on the screen there so you can really see those. What does this mean?
This means something. Okay, here we go. I think I found it. All right. Oh, okay. So here's what this means.
Okay.
This one, for example, be 5 of any type of resource.
Okay.
This one, it can be 4, but it has to be 4 different types of resources. The parentheses indicate how many different types you have to use.
Oh, okay. So, one of each equals up to question mark points.
Yes.
So, is there a point value on the back side or something, or?
It says that the point score varies with the resources used.
Okay.
That's what it says.
All right. No, that's cool. All right.
Oh, okay. So that point value, you know how you normally divide resources by that certain amount? You total that up when you pay it to get the amount.
There. 5 gold.
Yeah, that works. That's fine. So that's what, 30 points or something, I think.
You got the gold to burn. So whatever.
So I'll commit to that.
Okay.
Let's see.
I guess I'm not first next. You will be first next. Boop.
All right.
All right. And I'll commit to that.
Go ahead and update the website while I'm thinking about it here. Wait a
I'll do
minute.
that. Oh wait, has nobody taken the? Oh, you did. Never mind.
I took Tool and I took Babies. And then I was done with my turn. Where is Octopath Traveler? There it is.
Lumber. There you go. Are you gonna take any lumber?
Any what?
Me, no.
Okay. There you go. Lumber.
There we go. Octopath Traveler has been updated.
And then my last guy, I'm panning for gold.
Okay.
Delicious gold.
All right. So I guess let's do the things. All right. So this was clay. God, it's terrible.
Yeah, my dice have been crap. I'm rolling a lot of 2s. Oh, hey, the Warfront testing is up.
All right, so everybody roll a die.
Rolling. I got a 1.
You get wood.
My
Looking at a 6.
oh my god,
You
my,
get aggro again. Damn it.
All right.
my dice do not like me at all. It's getting kind of silly. I blame Bragwin. Bragwin, you need to be more aggressive about the breeding program.
Oh, that's right. This goes.
Anyone want to hear some of the alpha music really quick? While I check something out.
I mean, I'd say yes, but I can't hear it. So.
Yeah.
Well, god damn it, man. Why not? It's almost like you don't want to hear your own voice 30 seconds later.
Oh well, actually, I do. Let me go back to the screen.
This is
All right.
All right, so new round.
I always do, Tara. Yep, and you are
Yep.
first, Guido.
All right.
Okay, I admit I don't get that one, Bragwin. I don't think I want to.
All right.
Here we go. Here's some BFA music.
Do this.
Okay, so what did you commit to? Ah,
Yeah.
tools! Guido? No, Tara. Nintendo's gonna be there, but I pretty much know their lineup. Square Enix is gonna be there, but I don't care that much. So... yeah. I'll cover it. Lord knows last E3 was a hell of a surprise. You remember when I wasn't even going to cover the Ubisoft thing, and then that was the one that was like one of the best things? Oh, Viagra. Wouldn't Viagra be for me?
Excuse me.
You? Okay, where did Guido... Ah, there it is. I will put my second on breeding, and then my third on breeding. And then...
All right, Guido. No, this needs to be...
Did we go out of sequence here?
No.
No?
Like, this guy will happen next round, but I'm committed to it, so...
Well, no,
No, it looks fine.
Okay.
We both have 2 on there. Laura has 3, but that's because he just put an extra one down for the breeding program.
No, I was hoping to get this one.
Oh, no, yeah, I snagged that one my second turn.
Yep, okay.
I actually need more dice. There we go. Food! Oh god, the Bethesda conference. It's funny, because Bethesda has knocked it out of the park before. And then they had Bethesda Land. 26.
Nothing will ever top the artifact announcement, though. I don't remember if that was E3, but it was still good.
Which thing are you referring to?
It's Valve's card game artifact.
Oh, right.
Where the entire crowd just
Oh my god!
committed suicide because it wasn't Half-Life 3.
Yep. It was the most
Right.
horrific
I was
thing
gonna
ever.
take that. Do I have enough brick? Yes. All right.
So,
All right, Laura.
I'm super done.
No, you're super
I'm
good.
figuring
Okay.
out my totals here, so... What the hell's 26 minus 14? 12?
It's 12, yeah.
Okay.
Got redoing that one? Okay.
Do you have any guys left?
Oh, I do have plenty.
Okay. Well, then you go next.
Oh yeah,
All
I
right.
get a thing.
I'll claim that slip card.
I was actually pretty disappointed by last year's Sony representation, to be completely blunt. But then again, I just wasn't that invested in most of the games they were showcasing. Now the
I see what you mean. Okay.
the Microsoft presentation, that was just funny.
Okay.
Exclusive, true 4K. It quickly
Which is the one
became
that brought the car out.
Yeah! We're actually announcing the new Porsche here at the Forza announcement at E3.
Looking for someone who cares.
Looking for some... You know what? It's even worse than that. In addition to the lack of caring, there's the lack of money. Porsches are not cheap.
I placed a dude down in the lumber. Oh, are you done with placing guys?
I think I have one left.
Yeah, I'm done with my whole turn.
Nope, I don't.
All right. In that case, actually, I'm going to place the rest in gold.
Cool.
All right. Let's do it.
Well, yeah,
So, grab that.
yeah, agreed,
Get
Tara.
Another card.
Yeah, Nintendo really impressed me. Oh, wow, you got all 4 of them, didn't you?
No.
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
got one.
between you guys, you got all 4.
Everyone roll a d6.
Okay. D6. Epic music. I got a 4! Something better than a 1.
You get a gold.
Yay.
I got a 3.
You get some stone.
Is it that they're evil and insane, Tara? Yeah, by all means. All right, where's
Everybody
the
roll a
Where's
d6.
the flight path?
Okay.
Come on. 6! Yeah! What do I get?
My result is a 6.
What do we...
Both get in agriculture.
Yay!
Yeah. I actually gained food this round.
Yeah, I did too, for the first time, like ever.
Alright. And...
Sorry, I'm getting on a flight path, guys, so I can get to another zone. Give you all the musics.
Good detail.
Yes, take me
Ugh.
here. So what's your theory, Tara? Whoops.
Oh, game is ending.
Yay! So this, we
Wait
do...
a minute.
Oh, did you grab all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Game is not ending.
Damn. So close. So close.
Oh, wait. Can I not have more of these? Hold on.
The GameCube roots. Alright, you gotta explain that one. And if you don't, I'm just saying, I got this box opening knife right here, and you're looking a lot like a box right now. I got a Sharpie, too. Don't make me use this. By the way, in case any of you think BFA is going to be whether or not it's going to be a dark expansion, this isn't quite a spoiler. It's one of the very first quests in BFA for the Alliance, is rescuing slave children from a mining facility.
Goblin Run, I assume.
Nope. Actually, it's Kultirans.
Who?
Kultirans. Kultiras. People from Kultiras.
Oh.
It's one of the factions out there.
Oh.
I can't remember their names, but...
They sound like they're starting out as great guys.
Oh yeah, can't wait for them to join the Alliance.
If they're bad, what are the pirates like?
Oh, it won't group the cards.
Nope. They do not like grouping in this.
Yeah, at all.
You basically have to like manually align all
Yeah,
of them.
it's really irritating.
I mean, they'll snap, but... Okay. Those are new things.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can take my guys right now.
Oh, I guess I go first, don't I?
You're...
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and place a guy down. I want to suck your blood.
I don't have any, though.
Oh, yes,
A lich.
this one.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Let me kill this. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to aggro something.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I will... Ooh. Tool. I need a
You
tool.
have so many people.
Actually, no, I'm going to go with babies.
Alright. Of course.
Guido?
Yeah, I'm still trying to clean up my mess.
I can't loot. Here, I'll go to the mine where I saved the children. Caffeine blood is still blood, though, right? I mean, if your blood is ichor, it's still blood. It's just made of different stuff, right?
Is that just Cashmite?
Ashvane, that's what they're called. The Ashvane faction. That's the child slavers.
Hmm.
Fun people.
Oh, so they're a sub-faction in Culturas?
There's like 6. It's actually kind of cool. One of the first things you find out when you go to Kulturas as the Alliance is that it's a completely divided region, and you have to... Basically, there's all the different noble houses who all are vying against each other, and it's your job to get them all under your heel. And
Okay.
that sounds like a joke, but it's actually not. That is legit your goal.
Sounds great.
The only faction that supports the Alliance is the Proudmoore Navy, which is actually the smallest faction by far. So, to be more clear, your goal is to make all of the other factions either support or conquered by the Proudmoore Navy. Ergo, then bring in the entire group under the fold of the Alliance.
All right.
Did you play someone, Guido? Because I don't see someone.
No, I was I had to deal with the mess.
Okay, sorry. I got a little rambly off topic there, and I wanted to
Were
make
you
sure I
going
wasn't
for
losing things.
tools again?
I would like tools, but if you wanted, I'm not gonna... I mean, obviously, it's a versus game, so whatever.
I'm gonna go for aggro then.
Okay.
All right. I'll go for tool. No.
Ah! You bastard! No.
I'll go for this.
Okay, so I will go for tools. Yay. Oh, no. Actually, I flip one now, don't I? There we go.
Yeah. Oh, you should already flip one
What? Why?
because you do 3, not 4.
Oh! I'm sorry.
I mean, it's the same result, but you know.
Yeah, but I
Wait.
didn't know that. I thought it was 4.
Yeah, I thought it was on your 4th one that you got the next.
Right. He had 4 tiles. Is what I was saying.
Again, he's right. It's the exact same result, so it doesn't matter. It's the same number.
Huh.
The name of this game? This is called Stone Age...
Yeah, it's Stone Age, or depending on which menu you're reading, Stone Age.
Stone Age, yes. Hello, Shadow Machine, and hello, Bopter. The Bopter, sorry. Bopter. Apologies. See, I guess I just don't get what GameCube roots really means in context here. Like, what's different from a philosophy, from a design or a marketing approach about the GameCube era. So the music doesn't appear to be changing. Why don't I head to town? Music might be different there. No. Stupid ash veins.
Alright, commit to that.
Alright. Hey, let's get another one of these.
I will... Well, since I've already got babies, actually, let me think about this.
This game's going to end in a few rounds, I'm just saying.
I
We're
know.
all taking these Civ cards.
I'm just saying, babies is how it works. Babies is where it's at. God. Startlingness. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with gold. The gold race is on. Wait, hang on. That doesn't make sense.
What?
Gold is worth more points, right? It's not just more expensive.
I don't know. Let me see.
Well, I thought I saw something earlier that each...
At the end of the game, if it's not being used for anything, no matter what, it's worth a point.
So, never mind. I've decided to go for lumber for no reason. Just for no reason.
Okay.
Alright, fine, Bragwin. Here's a month of WoW. Get on with it. No. Is anyone else going to contest me for lumber? Let me just ask that.
No.
Guido?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to fully commit to lumber. So that's 7 up there, and then 1 here. So it's going to be 7, which leaves me with 3 to hunt with. And I got 5 tools. So 5 tools, and then 7 to hunt. And by 7 to hunt, I mean 7 to lumber. Break that village down, my minions! 52. What the hell's 52 divided by 3? I can't do that in my head. 52 divided by 3. 17! I get 17 lumber. There we go.
Great.
Whoa! No!
You're one of those people that builds dice towers while everybody's playing, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Okay, so I have some lumber now. Oh, I have a new tool too, so I actually get 1 more, so I get 4 for food. Ooh, that's not good. It's terrible, in fact. We're gonna be hitting the supply store. I hope you guys like hardtack. And we have finally hit my intended goal of people, 15. Cool, Shadow Machine. So that's gonna be 3. So I lose 12 food. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. We got food, guys. We're good. We got the lumber trade cornered, and we've got food, kind of.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? Okay.
You got this, Bragwin.
Yeah,
You got this. 5 more minutes, Bragwin. 5 more
wait, you
minutes.
already did tools.
Yeah, I did tools. Tools, babies, and lumber are pretty much completely taken.
Good day to you.
I don't know.
What?
Clay, I guess.
Stupid.
I guess I
coherence.
just need to placeholder the rest of my guys. Clay, there you go.
Oh, I know what I should do. I should go to Hell Zone. Where's Hell Zone?
Alright, roll up your stuff.
I've concluded my turn. Oh god, I just fell through the floor. That looks like a bug. Let me verify that.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, it's not a bug. It's just weird design. It's cool, Twitchy. It's cool. We've all got food as of this moment.
I'm sure.
Do I not have... Oh god, I don't have that.
See to your affairs.
Okay. I know what I need to do. I need to switch to another alliance character. Well, no, I can't. No, I can't. Don't have that quest. I need to figure out how to get out of this area. Nothing, Shadow Machine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone has food. That's the important part. Food and lumber. You have buildings. Everything's made out of lumber. Everything's made out of wood. Alright. What are you doing here?
Well met.
But I already have it.
Back to work.
But okay. Wow. Have I mentioned I hate Greymane lately? I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but really?
He's just a poor old puppy.
That's not the word I would use. Wow. All I'm gonna say is I was just talking to Magni, and Greymane had something to say about it.
Some rock stuff.
Yeah, very rocky. That's a good word. Oh, dude, they have an updated globe of Azeroth, finally.
Oh.
Is Pandaria? Yep, Pandaria's finally on it. Holy crap. Took, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 expansions to get there. But Pandaria's finally on a globe of Azeroth.
That means it's going to get destroyed.
Oh no. What have we done? I hate Greymane. He's a rare example of a character that I don't just despise, I want him off my screen. Like, I hated Garrosh, but at least he was well written. Greymane's just... go away. Yeah, Darius Crowley, absolutely.
I speak for Azeroth. Fight for our world.
Greymane's necessary for a lot of conflict.
That's true. Without Greymane, we wouldn't have stupidity. He's not in the same levels.
Just imagine being a WoW writer.
Rolling.
Just sitting there, it's like, well, Anduin's not going to start anything. Yeah, Greymane will.
1.
You get a wood.
I need more lumber, man.
A
Apparently.
6!
Yep.
I've reached maximum.
You son
efficiency.
of a submariner.
I actually will never lose food ever again. I
Apparently.
just sit here and harvest the entire time.
I got nothing, Tara.
Alright. Wait, did we run out of buildings in this stack?
Yes.
Alright, game's done.
Yay!
Let's
Okay.
count up our stuff.
I win. Because I have lots and lots of food and lots of lumber and lots of people. Okay, so I have... Oh, it's not going to count for me, is it? Oh, geez, I got to count my lumber manually. Alright, hang on.
Put it in the stack.
Oh, good idea. There we go. So that's 23 lumber. So... What are shamans worth?
Times your number of people.
No, but what are shamans worth? Because, like, over here it tells me, like, there's crafters, which are times your tools, lumber dudes, which are times your somethings, shamans are times your people, and farmers are times your agriculture. But what do those then mean once we have determined that factor?
I think it is... I think what you do is you count up all of your shamans over all the cards, and then multiply those by your guys.
Okay.
So,
Only with you, by the way, Bragwin.
for example, if you have a total of 6 shamans, it'd be like 6 times whatever your guys are. Let me just make sure, but
Okay.
yes, that's correct.
So I have 15 shamans.
So 15 times your number of dudes.
So 15.
Oh, okay.
I have 15 dudes.
No, your dudes are just dudes. The
So-
shamans are on the Civ cards.
Okay, so I have 30 shamans.
So
Which means what?
yeah, so 2 times however many people you have is your points for that.
Okay, so it's just 1 point. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So farmers are only worth 1.2, which sucks. So I've got 8, 16, 70, 80, 95, 102, 58. And food is worth nothing, right? Food is worthless.
Check.
Which is funny if you think about it. Yeah, Greymane's... I mean, Greymane has technically more tragedy in his backstory because his son was killed. But... who gives a crap? I mean, I hate to sound so callous.
I think food gives you 1 point, 1 per.
Oh, okay.
It's just not multiplied by anything. So. All your resources just combined together is 1 point each.
Okay. I know my points.
Okay, so food.
So, because, like, okay. Greymane's characterization is, you know, I was a dick and a terrible leader, and then I cut off half of my own people in order to try and salvage the other half, and then I made a stupid, desperate decision, which didn't work out. Go figure. Then, shortly thereafter, I decided to go ahead and try and redeem myself by trying to lead the charge into reuniting my own people. This foolish civil war should have never happened, you know, the civil war that he provoked. Loses his son. That does suck. And then he was a more warmongering idiot ever since. And that's Greymane. That's his character, right? Sylvanas has been with us since Warcraft 3, the second campaign specifically, the Undead one. When did Warcraft 3 come out? Like, there's just so much more character to her that it's a little easier to accept that she is an evil character, as opposed to Greymane, who's just shown up, basically, relatively speaking. I just realized there's no music playing. Why is there no music playing? Oh, because I'm in Azeroth. 2002, there you go. We've had 16 years of characterization for Sylvanas. How do I leave here? Oh, here we go. Wow, that game took a while.
All right, I've got my total.
I do too, consequently.
I end up with 386.
Jesus Christ. I thought I had a high score. Okay, is there any music here? Come on. So, Guido, what ridiculously high score did you get? The Lice King? Is that a dwarven thing, Tara? Well, there's got to be music. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to fly around here. Because, of course, we have to start off without flying, because I don't really know why.
You got to experience it from the ground.
Yeah, that's nice. Can I fly?
No.
Why not?
It's not what the designers intended.
Screw the designers.
Actually, there is one part in all the expansions that I'm really glad I was not flying for. That was when I went through the forest, the Rocky Craw, or whatever they called forest in Warlords of Draenor. That one was really nice from the ground.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, so I need to know how much these questionable victory cards are worth.
Okay.
Okay. So the ones with the grass background, you just count how many of those you have and then multiply them by themselves. For example, if you have 3, it is 3 times 3.
So 9.
The ones that have the people carrying a log, the builders, you count out how many of those you have, which it looks like in this instance is 3, and multiply it by the number of buildings you have.
So 21.
Okay. The ones with the tool makers, it looks like you have 4. No, you may have more because this is a stack. Oh, you actually had a 4x4, so you had 16 instead of 9. Okay. The builders, you count up all your builders and you multiply them by your total tool value.
I mean, that makes sense to me, Kid Viper.
So say that one more time, third.
The guys who are making tools, you count up all those guys, which it looks like you have 4 in this instance.
Okay.
And multiply them by your total tool value.
So.
And I guess that's it for those cards right there. And I guess you counted up all your resources.
Yes.
Okay.
But
And you counted up your building values.
no, because the original question is how much are those question ones worth?
Depends on what resources you put on them.
But we said that the resources didn't matter.
Right, the types of resources that you put in them do not matter, but I believe to get the total you have to add up the resource values. So, for example, if you put, if you used 5 wood for this one, so 5 gold would be a different value.
Okay, well, I know for the 5 I used 5 gold.
All right, 5 times 6 then, so it's 30.
Okay, and then the other one, since it was one of each.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it'd have to be one of each, so it's 7, 12, 18.
And yeah, there's a reason why my WoW lore run took literally months, Kid Viper, and over a year of preparation, and why I'm still prepping for the Legion one.
Is that it?
yeah, I'm going to count that up.
Okay.
Looks like we're having some graphic bugs around here. Where are we at? Still no music. I believe Maghar orcs will have the ability to stand up straight, and Zandalari orcs will be standing up straight.
I think they're giving all of them the ability for posture in the barbershop, right?
I heard
If you
something
just
to that
use the
effect.
orc or troll model.
I haven't been able to verify that, but I have heard something to that effect.
252.
I actually thought you were going to win that one, Guido, because you had so much going for you. Yeah, I got 122. I got a lot of points. Don't laugh at me.
How much did you end up with, third?
386.
Wow.
Yeah, he got a lot.
Honestly, it was the Civ cards that did it. I just poured a bunch of the Civ cards.
Yeah, I was thinking about going that way. Oh god. Oh god. I'm a healer. I'm a healer. What do I do? I'm gonna die. I'm a healer and I'm
Alright,
gonna
who
die.
wants to flip the table?
I think that Guido should have the
There you go.
honor of doing it. What the world? Okay, they can't find me. I'm hidden. I'm hidden. So, I didn't care for that game that much. To be honest, it felt a little bit too simple and a little bit too versus-y. Like, I don't mind a versus game, but it felt like the only strategy was to either dive for the resource cards like you guys did, or try to block the other players at every turn.
I mean, someone was going to block something each round, no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess the alternate rules are so the alternate rules that you're supposed to do with 3 players is one of those critical things, either the baby hut or the 2 other things. One of those is not being used in a particular round, so it's going to extend it even more. And 2 people can only be on one particular type of resource, which
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
yeah,
if I
I
get
don't
that.
know. I wasn't really wild about it.
Where's the music? Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys this too. Third, you should look at my stream real quick. Try and get a good shot of it. But yeah, so I'm cool with not playing that one again unless we come up with another way.
Well,
to
your
play
head
it.
is a blood sign.
Yes, this is actually me. My true form.
I've seen this briefly. They had this back in the whatchamacallit. Did they have this in Draenor too?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Maybe it was in Legion. I seem to remember that they were doing something with this back in either Legion or Draenor. Controls specifically.
I don't know.
Okay. It looks cool though.
Yeah, I like how it looks. Now, while we're still here, I was hoping to kind of hash out something about how to do, like how we should do, what do we call it? Legacy Did a Winner?
Okay.
Like specifics of that? Do you mind loading that real quick, Third, please?
I do. I'm not gonna do it.
That makes me sad, though.
Dead of Winter.
Why would you do this to me? Okay. Okay. Still loading. Still loading. Ignore the ominous music. Actually, this is very appropriate music for Dead of Winter. Okay, so the whole point is to carry stuff over. And the most obvious thing to do is to make it so that any of these people up here who gets killed, they stay dead, like for a campaign duration.
Yes.
So, are we in agreement on that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a permadeath thing.
So there are only 10 main objectives in the entire game.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
So obvious thing is to go through them.
Yeah, like make one campaign, completing the 10 objectives. And obviously, thus, we can then fail a long-term campaign if we lose everyone. I also like the idea, so if we fail a particular match, obviously, you know, similar to Whatchafig, it just kills off our current characters, and they are now removed from our potential pool for the future. But I don't know, do you think that's a sufficient penalty for failure there? Or should we add another? Because we could add another penalty for failure, basically like something like increased, see you around, Twitchy Benjamin, increased zombies or reduced items, you know, something like that.
Yeah, so if I recall correctly, the way that Pandemic Legacy works is it's actually somewhat the opposite, where if you do well, you get less to start out, and vice versa.
Yes, that's
Basically, your funding
the
gets
funding thing. But also, there's other aspects of that too. If you do worse, you know, things that are permanently screwed remain permanently screwed. And if you do better, you maintain certain long-term buffs, which is the other thing I wanted to think about.
So here's one potential idea. If you win, any helpless survivors you have carry over to the next game.
Okay.
Which is kind of you start off with a higher tax if you do well
Yeah.
next game.
So yeah, we keep helpless. I like that idea.
Yeah, losing, I think that sounds fine. Everybody just
I
dies.
was just so that as the only penalty, penalty, we wipe the board. Now I think with winning, obviously people stay alive. What do you think about the idea of keeping at least some of their equipment upon a victory? Because there's issues with that, because all that equipment is in these piles up here.
Right.
So that means manually searching for stuff in a new game. It also means less stuff to search for in the future.
What about this? What if you can select your party lead to carry over to the next game?
Ooh, I like that. And we could probably... Well, you can only have one thing equipped at a time anyways, right? So thus...
I don't actually know.
No, I'm reasonably certain that's true.
Okay.
It might be equip slot. I'm not 100% on that. But the idea being, like, basically you get to pick someone to carry forward and one piece of gear, right? Therefore giving you a little bit of a boost next time. The only problem is, well, no, I guess that might make it too easy. Because the game isn't balanced around that concept. Like, we already have a detriment for winning, and that is the increased helpless survivors. I suppose that boils down to, do you want to make it easier when we win or harder when we win? Because both are...
I think we should make it harder when we win.
So, okay, here's a thought. How about, so let's look at our objectives here, right? So, one of these objectives, so that's barricade. Here we go, this is a good one. Raiding party, okay? How about after certain types of objectives, like we come up with something to basically make the board a little bit worse if we accomplish that? Because, for example, if we complete raiding party, we literally remove some of those loot cards just from the next match, right? And thus we no longer have the same loot pile that we had previously. Randomly pull stuff out. If we... What's this one? That's just survive. Well, that's helpless, so that's already built in. Winter has come. Oh, that's the horrible one. That's the really horrible one. That is the hard one. Yeah, that's the last one. So we'll just move that one over there. Finding a cure. We could... I don't know. I'm open to thoughts. What are you thinking? By the way, I'm with the Confederacy idea, Tara. This dichotomy between the Horde Alliance has been stupid for years at this point. Are those ghosts?
Yeah, I guess we'd have to decide what that is at the end of the game, I suppose.
Well, yeah, you see where I'm thinking here, because each one should probably have a different thing, a different consequence. Like, the one I was actually thinking of was, here we go, too many mouths. So, you know, for example, make it so that food is harder to come by, or we require more food, or something like that, right? For something like... what else we got here? Guido, you've been silent. What are you thinking?
Let me look at, like...
Mostly a move of goodwill, by the way, Kid Viper. But there was a lot of politics behind that, too. Effectively, the Night Elf political leaders were trying to force another faction of people to join their, at the time, current war with the disgusting Horde. Pride and hate. Stupid reasons to fight.
So, I like the idea of building up to Winter Has Come.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that.
You know, have that be the end game, you know, final mission.
Agreed.
Regardless of anything else.
Yes. Damn it. I'm stuck.
I'm not sure I agree with, like, the raiding party permanently taking items.
Mm-hmm.
Because the idea, if I remember correctly, is when if we win, we move on to another location.
Oh, that's a good point.
So the next location, the hospital, the school, whatever,
Yeah.
would, you know, have it would not have a depleted stash.
You're right, and you just gave me an idea. I don't think you meant to. And it's kind of tied into what Third's idea was. You mentioned we keep helpless survivors. What about whether we generate helpless survivors or not in a given match? A success means an addition of however many total players we had for the previous match as helpless survivors. And by players, I mean non-helplesses, right? The idea being that as the community grows, like in lore, you see where I'm going with this. Like as we continue to get a larger and larger group, we have more mouths to feed, and thus we are going to be more challenged in a way that the game can actually accommodate for.
So to reword what you're saying, if we end the game with 9, like each of us have 3 player characters, then at the end of that game, we then have 9 helpless survivors for the next game.
Yeah, or
Okay.
another number that's more balanced, but that's the general idea, yeah.
I'm not sure how you would renumber that to balance it, but I like the idea.
Well, off the top of my head, just having it might work as well. I don't know. We'd probably have to play test it and see how bad it is having 9 additional hungry mouths to feed.
Especially if the next game we add another 9.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
We're out of colony occupants at that point.
We could literally add 3, too, and just make it for each of us, right? Or if Roximus joins us, 4, you know, something like that. Or if Shadow Machine joins us, you know, something along those lines. That way it's a much smaller number, but still, you know, a direct representative of how many people we are.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend. Look always to
What are you thinking, Third? Even though I totally stole your idea. It's my idea now.
No, that sounds good. I think carrying over helpless survivors. I think as far as the stuff to carry over from game to game, I do like the equipment idea that was originally proposed. You just choose one piece of equipment, which essentially would be mimicking the pandemic legacy upgrading.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Win or lose, maybe you should just do that.
The upgrade mechanic? Or the help? Oh.
Just you keep a piece of equipment. You just choose one, but you keep one.
I do like that idea. It makes
obviously
a great
cover that.
sense, too. Why is this?
Of course, we'd have to redo objectives and betrayals and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's a thought. How about if you don't accomplish your personal objective, you don't get to carry an equipment forward?
I guess that'd work.
So I'm thinking each success we add 2 helpless survivors.
Okay.
Because there are, what, 10 missions?
Yeah.
So at the end of that 10th mission, we will have 20 helpless survivors.
Unless we get that crossroads to vote them out. But yeah.
Well, that will be then
Yes.
a more of a choice then, won't it? At
Yes.
that point.
But my point is, there are only 24 colony occupants at any one time.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
get
if you have 20 filling up that occupants, that means that we are going to have to be much more strategic in where we place our characters and how many characters we have at any one time.
And I agree with something Bragwin mentioned too. Sorry, Bragwin, I didn't comment on that. We should probably like set up the order of objectives in advance. Like we decided winter's last. There's probably a definitive like narrative order to the rest of them.
Yeah, actually, what I would suggest is notice that some of these have short, medium, and long. Go ahead and do winter's coming last, but then shuffle the short, medium. And
Oh,
then
I
long
get you.
ones.
Yeah, okay.
So it starts short and then it goes to medium, then long, which I believe are pretty directly mapped to the difficulty as well.
Probably, yeah.
So it'll still be random, but all of the short will be first. But random. Sure, yeah.
What in the world? Okay, so
Oh, actually, you know what? Scratch that.
uh-oh.
Each of these has a journal entry, and they are numbered and ordered.
That's true.
Let me see if there's actually some sort of story there, if it's just random. Because if there's a story, we may as well just do it in that order.
Yeah.
Now, the other problem is, are we going to have a traitor?
That's a good question.
If we do, I don't think we should have a traitor more than twice.
So you mean basically allow for the possibility with, if it happens, then it's unlikely to happen again kind of a thing?
Yeah, I mean...
Or to put it in another way, in the total pile of traitor cards, there are only 2, as you say. Or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Because the idea is cooperative long term.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I have Shadow Machine. He's in.
No, these journal
Stormheim.
entries really aren't in any order. Oh, never mind. Let me see. What actually happens if the traitor wins? Is it just automatic loss or something else?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, these are just you lose.
You lose. Congrats.
Because most of these are morales at... Actually, I think all these are morales at 0.
Yes, possible. Roscoe, excuse
At
me.
the same time, there's a lot of stuff in the game that we just don't do if we don't have a traitor.
Uh-oh.
Like the exile and the... We could exile people if we're getting to...
Too full.
Yeah.
Get out. But I've been helping. Nope. Does exiling lower morale?
I don't know. Let me see.
Because, like, if it's not a traitor, exiling should probably lower morale.
Well, I think only the person who's exiled knows if they were a traitor.
Oh, it's one of those not reveal scenarios.
Because there's 2 different things on the exile cards. One you get if you're a traitor, and one if you're not.
Yeah. That's true. In fact, that's actually a good point. Where's the exile thing? If you're the betrayer, the first goal on your secret objective has changed to the following. What? So if you're not the betrayer, reveal your secret objective and remove it from the game. Your new objective is to have... Okay, so an exiled player keeps playing?
Yeah. Let me see. They adjust the secret objectives, must move all survivors he controls. They're in the colony non-colony locations. So, the exiled player cannot add cards to a crisis.
Oh god, I'm an alliance.
When he's directed to add helpless survivor tokens, they are not added. He plays a survivor card item at the start of the game is placed in the location. Cannot spend food tokens to increase his action dice results. Play food cards to increase. Well, cannot vote. Does not lose morale. Ooh. The colony... Oh, this is actually better for morale. The colony does not lose morale when a survivor the exiled player controls is killed.
Ah!
And when he plays a card, instead of placing it in the waste pile, he removes it from the game. It sounds like you get everything for you if you're an exiled.
Interesting.
You just can't go to the colony. You're banned from the colony.
Interesting.
And you can't contribute to crises.
So, it sounds then like having the possibility of a traitor still...
Okay, hang on. If at any time during the game there are 2 exiled players that neither had a betrayal secret objective, morale immediately drops to 0.
Ooh.
So if you exile 2 innocents, then you just lose.
Wow.
All right.
I'm gonna let that be up to you guys. I mean, whether or not we have the traitor mechanic in, is what I mean.
I think we should at least try it out.
Oh, here it is.
Because unlike some other games, you don't just immediately lose if you're exiled.
That's true.
If you exile somebody, then
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
they can still keep playing and doing stuff. They
Smooth
just can't come
sailing.
back to the colony and do things. Then.
Yeah.
What do you think of limiting the possibilities of having a traitor, though?
I do like that idea.
We can. I mean, it's already pretty low, but when we do the initial thing, we can just
I stand
add
by
more regular secret objectives.
I stand by my earlier statement. I think we should have it so that if we, normal draw each time, but if we happen to draw a traitor, next time we remove one of the cards, right? So basically, if we get a traitor, the chance of getting a traitor in future games goes down.
Okay.
What the hell?
I think initially you only add one betrayer card to the pile anyway.
I thought it was 2, but I could be misremembering.
It may be 2. I seem to remember it being one. Let me check.
If it's 1, then I suppose that just kind of satisfies my requirement anyways.
Yeah, you only add one betrayal card.
Okay. Well then...
Because what you do is you get all of the non-betrayal ones, you remove 2 per player, and then you shuffle a betrayal card to that pile, and then you deal them out.
Good night, confused entity.
So, in order to decrease the odds that someone is a betrayer, you would have to add more.
These
regular
stones
cards,
have tales to tell.
Boardgame.
which can be done. There's plenty of them.
Yeah. Is this not gonna let me...
Good day to you. Always loyal.
That's strange. I'll defer to you guys on the traitor thing on that one.
I don't know. I like to try it at least once because, like I said, there's a huge portion of the game that hinges around that, and if we don't do a betrayal, we just don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2 helpless each time. There we go. We get to keep 1 equipment if we win. We... actually, no, I'm sorry. People who die are permadead. If we run out of people, we lose the campaign.
Right.
If we lose, we also lose any helpless that we're with. Basically everything. If we win, we gain 2 helpless for the next round and 1 piece of equipment. Does that sound like everything?
Okay.
I think so.
I like it. I like the idea. And everyone at home is like, what the hell are they talking about?
No, I've been looking around, and apparently a lot of people have had the same idea. There's a lot of Dead of Winter Legacy posts.
Go figure. If anybody else has any other ideas, especially the other players or whatever, I'm down for listening. Iron Man mode engaged. Yeah, kinda. We're gonna XCOM this. There we go. Here we are. I wanted to show you guys watching something really quick. That's why I wanted to get back here. I gotta go this way.
Oh, this is interesting. This person came up with this whole carryover effects thing.
Like what?
Depending on how much morale you finish with, you either lose or gain morale next time.
Interesting.
You can carry over some food depending on how much you have. You can
Fancy
carry
a
over
cuppa?
starvation.
Nice.
Keep the wind.
So these are flight paths in BFA,
Carry over
guys.
zombies. They're basically doing the same thing, except a little more complicated with helpless survivors.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. So he has this new mechanic in here, which may be interesting. You can decide to exile a helpless survivor. And if you roll a dice and the result is 3 to 6, your morale decreases by 1.
Get out! We can't feed you.
Basically.
If you roll a 3 to 6, morale decreases by 1.
Yeah, in other words, if you get a 1 or a 2, you do not lose morale.
They have the equipment carryover thing, but you roll a dice for each piece of equipment. There's a 1 in 6 chance you get to keep it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty happy about it, Shadow Machine. And yes, Tara, this is the
Oh,
alpha.
this is interesting. Maybe we can do this. Vote to exile. For the next chapter, you can vote to accept someone back into the community
Oh.
if they happen to survive and carry over.
Interesting.
Do not use secret cards in the first chapter. I don't know what they mean by that.
What they mean is don't have the personal objective cards. Which I'm not sure what the reasoning is on that. Oh no, the game is gorgeous. In fact, one of the things I've been pointing out is that the skyboxes are a lot nicer in BFA. put a lot of attention to detail into them. And I like the architecture of Kulturos a lot. I don't know what I think about rolling for equipment. It feels like adding more random, where I don't really feel like it's necessary.
This is a little too complicated, I think.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good system in place, honestly. Although I do like that idea of voting as an aggregate to let someone back in if they happen to be a survivor. Just in general, like as a house rule kind of a thing.
Alright, well, we'll try it out.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and chop off the local recording finally. And this sneak peek of BFA.